All I do is make fire, I'm a caveman. Never dropped the ball, got great hands. I was younger, it was get rich or die trying. Now I'm grown, still rolling with the same plans. Had other plans, I made two. Not one of them will struggle or just make do. Never satisfied and still the same dude. So when I made my first million, had to make two.
When I'm sliding on the beat, they like, who is that? Coin flipping, way that I be turning heads. Side stage, stomach turning, I'm a nervous wreck. Till I heard the fans and the kick, pull the curtain back. Hey, big wig, I don't need a hairpiece. Big dog, no leash, they know I'm a rare breed. Big shoes, can't fill them, this a rare feat. Big price, no sale, but I'm still carefree. Yeah, sweet 16s for the diabetics. Any era, I don't care, I'm the guy to get it. If it's 80-42, then I'm a violinist. Still the illest, go ahead, check the hieroglyphics. Yeah, said it's impossible, huh?
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Oh, man. Hey,
testing,
you know
testing. Can you guys hear me out there?
I can.
Make fire, I'm a caveman.
Welcome in, welcome in. Let's go. W's in the chat. Happy Friday. Let's get to it.
Had other plans I made two. Not one of them will struggle or just make do. Never satisfied and still the same dude. So when I made my first million, had to make two. Big hitter, baby, I'm in the 4th spot. Been in this position, ain't a shortstop. Every song go, my catalog.
Okay, y'all ready to go? Good to see you guys. Welcome in, welcome in.
What it takes, it's a lethal dose. Make it look easy, think they got it, they ain't even close. Play Nintendo in Japan, baby, we remote. Paling in comparison, they looking like they seen a ghost. Yeah, kinda Nick. Went exactly how we plotted, there was not a twist. Saw exactly what we wanted and we got it ish. That's why we scratching off everything that's on the list. Listen, not a bit. Said it's impossible, huh? Oh man, you know if anyone can, I can.
Alright, welcome in, welcome in. Happy Friday, let's do it. Who we got here? What up, DeMarco? What up, Pete? What up, Yogi? Danny Cash in the building. There he is. There he is. Only Bands, how we feeling? Good to see you guys, man. Welcome in. Welcome in. How y'all feeling? Good? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Z Gamer in the building. There he is. There he is. Energy. What is good? What is good? What up, Tim Trades? How you guys feeling? Welcome back. Tony Gold in the building. There he is. There he is. Ben Bennett in the house. What up, 3 Ants? What up, Wokey? What up, Magnus? Ryder in the building. DJ Scratchers is here. Let's go. Welcome in. Cheers, everybody. Cheers. Happy Friday. What a week it's been. What a week it's been. The Big M in the house. What up, Tommy? Good to see you guys. Vivian Young is here. The winners are here, baby. Let's go. Let's go. What up, Carlos? What up, Christian? All right. Tyler in the house. Tyler, what's goody? What's good? Anton, what's good, big dog? How we feeling? Positive Mind in the building. 256 King in the house. What up, Price Action Kev? Good to see you. Mr. Lopez is here. W. The whole gang's all here on a Friday. Let's go. Let's get it. Who else is here? Anyone else here? Holy. What up, Mooney? Mooney. What's good? What's good? What up, Dan? Good to see you. Wall Street Sniper in the house. Let's get it. Let's get it. Good to see y'all. Well, welcome in. Welcome in. Blessings, my friends. Good to see y'all. Happy Friday. Let's get into it here. Should be a great day ahead of us. News has already come out. I don't know what picture of Donald Trump that is, but damn, that's low-key embarrassing right there. But let's go ahead and pray real quick, and then we'll begin our session here today. Y'all ready? Let's do it. Father God, we thank you for another opportunity for us to gather here together, just like-minded individuals coming together for a common dream and a common cause. We thank you for the divine moments that have been taking place. We thank you for the lessons and the blessings, and we just ask that you continue to bless our path as we continue to walk it in faith. We give you all the glory, Lord. We thank you for such a great week. We just pray that you would bless this day. We thank you for it, so let us rejoice and just put encouragement in our hearts today. We thank you for it. I pray a blessing over each person as they come in and out of this live stream. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Amen. Let's do this. Let's do it. Welcome in. Welcome in. Today is the 13th of March. Yeah, Friday. So it should be a great day here. We got some news that just came out, so that is behind us now. We'll have to let some of that absorb into the markets, and then from there we can begin our hunt. So let's plan the hunt here real quick. Let me lower the music just a little bit, and let's do this thing, man. Let's do it. Hope you guys had a good London session. It was a great Asian session last night. If you guys missed Asian last night, you got to go back. You got to watch that replay here. You got to watch that replay. All right? Talk to me. How's the music? Talk to me. Somebody give me some answers. We good? Gucci? A little loud? All right, let's lower it a little bit. And let's talk about the day ahead of us here. So today is a Friday. It is the 13th day of March, and it's another day, another opportunity for us to be patient, to be disciplined, to keep the main thing here. Looks like we've got some 8:30 news that just came out, a whole bunch of 8:30 news actually. The main ones here would probably be the prelims here and this core price index. You got some orange folders as well. We'll have another red folder here at 10 a.m. But it looks like if we scroll through, yeah, red numbers here on the dollar. So we'll see if that has any effect on gold. It did change actually from what they were expecting. It's actually a little lower here, so we'll see what happens. Let's dive into the charts. I don't know again what's going on with Donald Trump in that picture, but that's actually pretty funny. So let's get into the charts here. Let's do a fresh top-down analysis and let's see what is good with gold here today. We'll look at NQ as well. Before we do it, if you guys can give the stream a like for me. Give the stream a like, and if you're not subbed to the channel, sub to the channel. Please don't act like Trump. And let's get into Philippe mode. You guys ready? Philippe mode. Put the phones down for a minute. Pause the video game. This is important stuff here, gang. This is important. Let's do a quick top-down analysis here, and then let's get into it. I think we're good on the music, right? Should be good. I think we're good. All right, let's talk about it here. So this is the gold daily time frame. So look at yesterday's candle. We just kind of picked apart the sells all day yesterday, starting in Asian, moving all the way through London and straight into New York. We just picked those sells up like I mean, the bias was just on point yesterday. So we did get that bearish candle to move down. We actually did close below the range here as well. So we do have a candle closing below the range, bearish candle. All in all, everything looks good. Remember, we were kind of chopping around in this zone here pretty much. We finally got this breakout, so we'll see what happens. The one thing I do like about this breakout too is that we are below this level here, right? Because this level is also playing a little bit of a role, it seems like, as you see the rejections from a couple days ago. But yeah, we closed below all that. Nice bearish closure. Currently right now, I am bearish based off the daily time frame. So if this candle right now is currently making a top wick, I'm expecting price to move down, right, off of this bearish candle closure. So we'll see. We'll see if we're making a top wick right now to move down, or you know, if we want to keep moving up. You know, red numbers on the dollar, so we'll see what happens here. So let's take a look at the 4 hour. 4 hour is beginning to turn around here. So it looks like this 4 hour time frame is just ranging a little bit, right? You got just a major level of support here. As you can see, like many times we've tried to get through this area and we just continue to create support, rejection, right? Support, some rejection here. So very, very tough area for price to get through on the 4 hour time frame. So now that the numbers came out as well, we're starting to see a break of the 4 hour high. So could this candle begin to push up like in this New York session to retest those highs up here? We'll see about that. So let's take a look at the 1 hour. 1 hour. 1 hour. 1 hour's got some issues going on. So we've been moving up, no doubt about it. It looks like we started coming up from here. Nice little candle, nice little move up. This previous candle though closed with no top wick. So one thing we know about candles that have no top wick, especially bullish ones, is usually this candle will look for that wick to fill. It won't be able to find it, and it'll end up turning back around. And with the daily with a daily bearish candle plus like a 4 hour technically still bearish, we're going to leave the door open for that opportunity. So we are coming straight into a little bit of a, let me get this this one here. We're getting some pushback off of this resistance here. So being that we have a candle that closed with no top wick, we have a resistance to the left, or actually two of them, and you know, kind of like no closure above yet, plus overextended move here. Let's sit tight. Let's wait and see what happens in this level. Let's take a look at that 30-minute time frame too, just so we can get a little bit more info here. So yeah, so you got like a little bit of an observation zone now. So what is this? 51.18. Yeah, 51.18 and 51.28. These are going to be important zones to watch here. So I think if we can get closures back below, chances are we can find ourselves coming back down towards like 93 here today. So let's see what happens in this zone. If we remain above it, right, and we actually just kind of keep pushing, do some sort of a break and retest, create support, then we can probably take these breakouts here, because now we'll have a brand new support, and then, you know, we can start to move up here in this pretty much this clean range coming up to the left, right? But we definitely need a support formed, and we'd have to remain above 19 here. If we could remain above 19, then we can stay looking for the structure on the buys. If we do end up closing below, then chances are we may move down, right? So let's keep an eye on this area here at 51.19, and then we'll see where we go. All right, let's look left real quick. I just want to see something. It's a little bit lower here. Let me just check this out. yeah, I think any closures back below probably 19 are going to be best. So let's observe this zone here. We'll see what happens, and if we do get closures back below, we may have a shot at coming back down. All right, cool. Trump, good. That's the breakdown I'm talking about. Yeah, so we're just moving up right now, so we need some sort of structure. And again, with no top wick, we closed right at the 30-minute close, like right at resistance here. 1 hour is still open, so yeah, let's see what happens here. I'm curious to see how the 1 hour candle will close too, because if we can close weak bullish, then what we have is we have this opportunity for the 1 hour fade, right, to play out. So yeah, let's see what happens. All right, any questions on gold? If not, we shall move on. So yeah, so keep in mind what we're looking for: 15-minute time frame structure. If you can get like candles to move up here, right, and then kind of give you some support, get a closure above that range, I think the buys are going to be pretty good. If we remain in this zone here, probably a no trade range. We got to wait for price to make a decision, and any closures below 19 look pretty good for the sells. Cool. All right, let's move over to NQ here, and let's see what we got cooking. Let's delete all of last night's drawings here, and let's move on. So very similar to gold, we did end up closing bearish. The daily time frame has not given us much information at all here over the last really like 2 or 3 weeks. We've been just consolidating, ranging. It's been a little bit tough here on NQ. Probably why we haven't taken many trades on it, right? But all in all, you did close bearish. We are below the range, but again, just a very, very tough daily time frame to deal with here when it comes to looking for direction, right? So let's drop down to the 4 hour. Maybe we get some better direction out of this, right? So it looks like we had this little consolidation here. You like faked out, closed below. Looks like we're pushing back up now, breaking the highs. Big push up here on NQ. Let's take a look at the 1 hour. Yeah, 1 hour's just been moving here. So you did close very similar to gold with like no top wick. So I would expect some sort of selling pressure to come into play here. Again, you could probably use this as a little bit of an observation zone here as well. Closures below look really good. Any sort of closures back above look great, right? But the thing is, you don't want to take this closure, right? This is not the closure you want, because look where your nearest support is. It's way down here, right? So what bullish candle closure do you want here? First, you want structure. So you do want some bearish candles. You want some just like iffy decision making, right, in this overall range here. See if price can do some sort of break and retest, and then this here is the closure that you want out of NQ, and then that should be good to push us up. Yeah, something like that. So buys look good, but we gotta create support just like gold, and then the sells look good too, but we gotta close below 21. So very similar price action here today. It should be a pretty simple Friday in front of us. As long as you know your game plan, you have the discipline and the patience to wait, you shouldn't have any issues here today. All right, cool. Sim Z in the building. Let's go. How you guys doing? Let me open up my chats over here, see what's popping, what's going on. DeMarco got a word for us. What's the word, DeMarco? Clubhouse profits for March up to 65,000. So great job, gang, over the last 2 weeks or so. Yeah, 2 weeks. 65 G's, and that's only the people who actually posted them, right? There's a lot of people who don't even post when it comes to the payout stuff, but congratulations. Congrats to everyone getting paid, baby. That's why we're here. Took a trade during London session. Could you do an Yes. You just got to tell me what time. What time was it? Talk to me. Any trades in Asian? I didn't take anything. No. I think we had some good ideas, but nothing ever played out. I think gold just kept moving up last night. Yeah, Asian was right here. So we just kept moving up, 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 up. Just nothing to work with there. Nothing. Nothing to work with. Yo, what up, Spidey? How you feeling? We got Axel rolling over here this morning. Just rolling on over, just doing whatever he wants, just living life. First rollover, man. First rollover. Yo, what's up, James? Good morning, bro. Oh, almost spilt that. Good morning. How we feeling? Check 30-minute on NQ. 30-minute on NQ. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, you got 14 minutes left on it. NQ on the move. Big bullish rally here. Big bullish rally. 4 hour going crazy. All right, what's up, the Prather Trader? How you feeling? How you feeling? Yup, rolling over, man. You know, that's one of the coolest parts about freedom is to really watch, and you know, you don't have to get the call from the daycare. Hey, man, he just rolled over. Or, hey, you know, he just took his first steps. Don't worry, I got a picture of it. You know, one of the coolest parts about freedom is not even necessarily the money, or a lot of people think the lifestyle and the, like, a lot of people think like all these successful people just live like an extravagant life every day. I used to think that too. But it's just a very cool, calm day. Like, we're all just normal people, and like here you have like us just hanging out, watching our kids take their first step, you know, watching them say their first word or speak their first word, watching them roll over for the first time. Like it's the little things that really make freedom so worth it, that make like just grinding away here and, you know, making sure you're dialed in and developing this skill set that really make it all worth it, because we don't have to get the call from the daycare center about, hey, you know, Axel just rolled over. It was amazing, and we wish you could have seen it, right? No, we were right there when it happened. So, man, I get emotional talking about this. Those of you guys that don't even have kids yet, you guys are like, what's this guy talking about? Trust me, when you have kids, you're going to know what I'm talking about, man. So it's pretty awesome to be free and to experience the first of a lot of your kids' you know, words and steps and rollovers and whatnot. So let's get free. Let's find a way to win, baby. By the way, you don't need a lot of money for that. You really don't. Think of it. What's your number? What buys your life back? Just put it like this way. How much are they giving you now for it? Right? And then just, if you can replace that, that's your number, man. Don't try and focus on the millions or the hundreds of thousands of millions of dollars. What's the number? What do they got you for right now per month? If you can replace that, you can buy your life back. You might not be buying new cars and new clothes and new all this, but you know what? You'll be free, and you'll be able to experience some of these things that we're talking about. $1 billion? Yeah. What's the number, gang? That's you know that's one of the most important numbers in your life. And if you can get that number done, you can literally buy your life back, right? Right now, someone bought you for 8, 9, 10 hours a day. How would you like to buy that life? How would you like to buy that time back? That's all I wanted. You guys know my dream. I didn't really care about making millions and millions. I thought it was possible. I would like it, but all I wanted was enough time and enough money to live life on my own terms, and someone, you know, not to boss me around and stuff like that. So just focus on the little things, man. You don't need the big extravagant things yet. Those will come naturally later in life. But if you can just focus on what it is you truly want. All I ever wanted was 6 Saturdays and a Sunday, baby. To live life on my own terms, to have the time and the money to do what I wanted. So that for me was probably $4,000 to $5,000 at the time. And I know that number is probably pretty relatable to a lot of you guys. And you can do it. You can do it. Just put your head down and let's get to work. $60K a year is all I really need. So doable. I already made $60K this month, literally on my live account. So imagine you're in a game where you can make $60K, not just a year, a month. Some traders make that a day. When I say $60K a month, some people are like, it took you that long to make that. So it's like it's all perspective, right? Like you can make $60K a trade, which is wild in this game. So it's so worth it. You know, it's so worth dialing it in. So worth it. 10K is the goal. Let's get it. I don't see why not, brother. I don't see why not. I really don't. Especially you, DJ Scratchers. Especially you. You need 6,000 per month? You can get it done. You can get it done. Onion fade breakout. How do you learn them? You just come here every day. You study the playbook. If you really want to study this, if you really want to like really study and get the ins and out of the system, the best thing to do is come into the clubhouse, right? But if you just show up here every day and you study the playbook video that's already available on YouTube, I don't see why you can't start to get the hang of it. I don't see why not. All right, let's see here. We got gold tapping 28. So we're just observing in this range, right? We're just watching. We're seeing what's going to happen here. So if we get any sort of closures back below now, we're looking good. Yeah, the hourly candle's going to come up to a close here. If we can close right at target, that'd be great. That'd be 2 back-to-back candles with no top wick. And, yeah, we'll see. Maybe that daily might come crashing down here, boys and girls. Who knows? Who knows? We'll see. We'll see. Yep, pretty simple, pretty simple. You know, again, one of the greatest questions on the live stream was, Nick, what makes trading so hard? And my answer was, the hardest part about trading is understanding it's really not that hard. It's just, can you stop beating yourself up? Can you stop, like, you know, switching things up and doing things so randomly? Most traders are just doing stuff so randomly, right? Like, yo, pick a way to trade and trade that way. I mean, that's it. You know, that's the game. You're not, you know, it's not that more strategies are going to equal more money or more knowledge or anything like that. Actually, a lot of traders are too smart. They know too much to make money, right? They know so much it's hurting them. They've studied every single options and futures and forex, and they've watched this strategy and that strategy, and they're trying to combine it, and it's just you're just doing too much, right? Trading doesn't have to be that hard. It's the hardest part about trading is really just waiting on the setups. That's literally it. Literally. 10K, you could do it, man. 20K per month, I don't see why not. 5K a month will start the journey to freedom. Facts. Gang, I needed like 4K. When it was my time and I was trying to really make this thing happen, I needed like 4 to 5 G's a month. And that right there, I was rich. So I don't, you know, you don't need a whole bunch of money. It's nice to have, but to set the goal, like try and set a goal that's attainable. Like something that you can actually see yourself accomplishing. If you never made $5,000 a month, then why set a goal for 20 right now? Right? Start where you're at. It's okay to start there. Again, that's like sizing down to build back up. So there's no shame in doing stuff like that. Yee. Green, how we feeling? How we feeling? So as you guys know, we started this account with 50 G's on the 13th. So exactly 1 month from today, we have this account now up to $93,000. 93 G's. We already took some payouts and we are cruising on this thing. So that's what I'm saying. Like 50,000 in 1 month, like 60,000 just trading, gang, just trading. So yes, I do have a good amount of capital, but hey, you know, I went up and stacked the bread, right? So that's on you to stack some bread up and put it away and then use your skill set to make money, right? Use that skill set to go out and accomplish the things that you want in life from a monetary standpoint. Before you're going to place orders on your trades, could you tell us if it's an A, B, or C? Yes, of course, of course. Do we go live for Asian session? Yes, we do. Every single night. Last night was a phenomenal session. We talked a lot last night about some very, very important topics. Very important. Had to switch off the ego. Lost my $400 that I made in a week today. Yeah, there you go. You gotta detach, man. That's good. That's very mature of you. And if you really stick to that and hold yourself accountable, I don't see why you can't win with that type of mindset. Which account size, like funded account, would you need to make 4K? I mean, any of them. 50Ks, 100Ks. I like 50Ks the best. If you can get like 1 or 2 or 3 50Ks and copy them, you can easily make, I mean, not easily, right? It's going to be very hard because you're going to have to, you know, stick to a strategy and make sure you're patient and disciplined and consistent and, you know, treating trading like a business and acting like a professional and accepting your losses and detaching from emotions. And you're going to have to do a lot of stuff. But yeah, you can make about $4,000. You probably make like $2,300 per account. Yeah. After you do that stuff, it's pretty easy, you know. Has anyone got the new eval from Top One yet? Actually, I have not. I'll probably get that one. I'll probably get one over the weekend. Why not fade ideas workable here? It is. You just, you know, you can't just press sell, right? You still got to get the candles to form for you and close how you want them to close and close where you want them to close and all that, like for the fade. But yeah, it definitely could be brewing here, right? Like it could be beginning to form. So, but it's just not ready yet. Nick Scar going to Let's go, Austin. I like that. It'll get you to sit up in the chair a little bit. Asian session, yeah, every single night, 8 p.m. to about 10:30 Eastern. Yeah, 8 to 10 p.m. Magnus hit me up last night. It was like 10:30. He's like, "Yo, is Asian session now?" I'm like, "Nah, we just ended. Time change. Having a hard time marking up my ranges like yours. Any advice? Learning the playbook, pretty easy though. Yeah, so like some of the advice I would give is what I did in the beginning was I just put up a bunch of different pairs, right? Not that I was going to trade them, but I wanted to do this exercise. And what I would do is this is the most simplest way to find your ranges and levels. And obviously there's a little bit more to it, but this is like the basic, right? So you go from time frame to time frame and you just keep it simple. You go, okay, where's my resistance? Resistance right here. Okay. Where's my support? Support right there. Okay. That's my range. Now, what does this tell me? It tells me that the daily's been ranging for a while. It's been going sideways. We did get a resistance. We moved down, and now we closed below that range. And although there's a lot of rejections, right? There's a lot of rejections, but this time a candle actually closed below, right? And didn't reject, and then there's clean range to the left. So you see, like, I'm looking for my levels, and then I'm trying to identify what those levels are saying to me. Okay, so that's what I would take away from the daily. Now I'm going to leave my line right there, and now I'm going to go to the 4 hour, and I'm going to try and make sense of this, right? So now I'm going to say, okay, look, where's my nearest resistance again, right? Another same question as the last time frame. It's down here, so I have to adjust that now. Okay, so now boom, so let me adjust that to match the 4 hour, and now you see how this daily support doesn't line up with the 4 hour time frame, does it? So we have to make an adjustment. So where's our nearest support? It's not here, right? Because that candle's still open. So that candle can easily come down. It's right here. So we got to adjust that, right? So we got support here, resistance here. If we look left, we got support, resistance, support, right? You see it now? But becoming much more clear to you, right? So, okay, so now that I got my support and resistance here on the 4 hour, I'm going to try and tell a story with that too. Okay, 4 hour broke the highs, but it's coming up to the resistance now, and it's starting to reject. So maybe it'll reject here, and being that the daily candle's bearish, making a top wick, maybe if the 4 hour could reject here, then that'll be the daily top wick, and maybe the daily can start coming down. Okay, so now I got a little story going. Okay, so now I go to the 1 hour and I go, okay, let's see the 1 hour time frame. So 1 hour has a resistance here. We also have a support right here. So let me just make my adjustment, and that's it. And the story that the 1 hour is telling me is this is like way overextended at this point, and we're coming into resistance, right? And then I peek at the candles like, oh, you know, candle with no top wick. Interesting, right? I find that interesting. I go down to the 30-minute. I go, okay, can I adjust in any way? I can adjust my support a little bit, right? But my resistance remains the same, sitting right there at 28, right? Go down to the 15, and now I go, okay, look, I got a new support probably coming, being formed right now with 21 seconds left, right? So now I go, boom, perfect. I got a support, I got a resistance, I got a bias, and now I got clean range to the left to the downside. I got clean range to the right. I'm sorry, to the left on the top side, and that is my range, right? So I'm saying, okay, most likely I don't want to take the buys because of how overextended the 1 hour is. But being that the 1 hour just kind of rejected here, I'll leave that 15-minute support, and if we can get a 15-minute closure now below this support, then there's a very high chance that we will continue moving down here, right? With that daily still being bearish, that 1 hour, 4 hour, all that stuff coming into target. So you see how I marked up the levels by looking for support and resistance, right? And then while I did that, I tried to just run a story through my mind, right? To see what these candles are doing. And now this is what I come up with here. So now what I'll do is I'll just set it very simply. Sells below 51.18. I'll put this cool little box on it and make it look all fancy for the viewers, you know. And then I'll say, okay, you got resistance up here too. I'm still open for the buys, but I'm definitely going to need a pullback because we're just way too overextended. So when will I take the buys? Probably maybe if this move does happen, right? And maybe we don't close below, but we stay above, and then the buys, you know, next candle close above, then I'll take those buys. So at that point, I would have a closure above 18, so we'd stay above 18. I'd also have a brand new support, a wick down and whatnot, and be ready to go. So does that help? I hope that helps. I just taught you how to trade. Literally, I just taught you how to trade. No excuses no more. You can never say, man, no one ever taught me how to trade now. Now just do that for 10,000 days in a row. Simple. That's it. And then you'll basically do it as fast as I do it. There you go. Round of applause. We missed the move of Asian Onion. I didn't, you know, again, you know, it just depends. What's your move? Right. So did we miss a move? Probably. Right. Did I miss my move? Nope. And I'm only looking for my move. You know, I know the market's going to move, but will it do my move? Right. That's what I'm here for. That's all I'm here for. I'm not here for any other move besides my move. All right. So I know the market's going to go up and down. It's just a matter of when does my setup, when does my pattern get spit out? And once that pattern gets spit out, that's when I'm here for it. $100,000 phase one, first time. I need some advice. Yeah, just show up every day. Be consistent and look for the best trade, not the good trade or the okay trade or the one that's like, oh, maybe this will work, or I really want to take a trade right now. Let me get in. No, just show up every day. Be very consistent. Know what setups you're looking for, right? And then just wait on them. Simple. That's what the real top G's do in the markets. All the other guys, they just execute all day long and they never make any money. They never make any money, right? So it's fun. It's cool, but I'm not here to have fun or be cool. I'm here to make money. You know, I think you guys make it fun for me to be here, but, you know, I have one goal here, and it's to, you know, follow the plan, and that plan will lead to the money I'm looking to make. You just got to wait on it. You got to wait on it. I took a trade on the buy side, okay, after looking at the trade. I laughed. I was asking myself, why did I even get in that trade? Ever done that? Of course. Of course. Yeah, absolutely. You know, sometimes you get almost hypnotized. I don't know what it is. I really don't. Like, you guys ever get into a trade and then, like, blow your account and then you come out of that and you're like, what just happened? Like, what? Where did I go and who hypnotized me? Right? Like, yeah, I used to do that all the time. I'd blow these funded accounts. I'm like, yo, what just happened? Like, what just happened? Full trading course in 50 seconds? Yeah, just about. Yeah, we got to clip that one. Clip that one. Record that, put in the clubhouse. You got it. You got it, Walter. You got it. Let's clip that and let's upload that into the clubhouse. Yeah, got you guys. All right, let's take a look at this one. Is this a valid trade? I got 250 pips. I held the trade also, reduced risk because the 1 hour is overextended. Yeah, I was thinking of, was this last night? Yeah, it's not too bad. I think I would have waited for the closure below, but yeah, I like the idea. Celery play. I'm not sure what's going on here. Maybe you have something over to the left, but if there's nothing here, then yeah, that's a great move right there. But if you got some supports over here that is giving you trouble, then I would probably like wait for that candle to close, make sure it closed below, and then take the sell. Yeah, good trade though. Good trade. I'm not sure if there wasn't any support, then that's good to go. He said, I already clipped it off you. Let's go. I took a sell during London, 1 p.m. my time. No, 1 a.m. Definitely 1 a.m. Could you help analyze it if my stops were filled? Yeah, let's take a look. 1 a.m. London. Yeah, 1 a.m. here. It was a sell. Yeah, not too bad. Not so this one here, right? 1 a.m. If that's it, then I'm not sure where you got in or where you got activated. Probably on the probably on the break of the low here. Yeah, and it's all right. It's I would have probably wanted to wait for London open here, because you just kind of like you had a big move. And then you got these two other candles that are just like dying out. So that just tells me like we're probably going to need to pull back before we drive back down. So yeah, just keep an eye out there, because those candles ended up becoming pretty weak right there. So I wouldn't even say like that's a celery play or anything. It's like you had the closure. You have all this clean range coming down. So like you moved like a little bit through it, pulled back, and then you see how you followed through there. So yeah, I would have waited. I would have probably thought, okay, you know, that big red candle right here was the bigger move for now. This candle's dying out, so is that one. Let's wait, see if we get resistance, and then maybe sell off that resistance. Yeah, that's just a better move. But again, hindsight, you're not really thinking like that. But if you can, you know, that's, again, the best trades. I want you guys to write that down, jot it down. Only take the best trades. This will change your life. I know it won't be as exciting, and you won't have as many trades going on, and you know, you won't be in trades all day long anymore, but you'll actually make money. And I think that that's probably what you guys are here for. Funded account 3 years ago. So happy when I yeah, there you go. Let's go. Blew that thing within an hour. Yo, that's crazy. Hey, I can't say that I haven't done that, so can't say I haven't done it. Johnny Gems, great to see you, brother.
Yo, my man, great to see you.
How are
What's
you?
up? Bro, I'm amazing, man. Blessed and highly favored. Grateful to be here today.
Clinky,
And
how you feeling?
This one's the plan.
Bro, you don't understand how grateful we are to have you here, dude.
Oh, thank you, bro. You don't understand how grateful we are to have you here.
No, you don't understand how great. No, I was kidding.
Exactly.
Magnus, how are you?
Yo, hey, how are you?
What up, Magnus?
What's mine say,
Yo,
dude?
what's up, John?
What's mine say?
good?
Sweet.
I'm so grateful to have you boys here, bro.
Yo, grateful to have you here, brother. For real. The
Grateful to
London
be here,
King.
bro. Yeah, for real.
Yeah, let's get it. How you
back,
boys
baby.
doing?
Incredible.
I'm
How
doing
y'all doing?
amazing,
Good?
bro. Even better with a statistically reliable trading edge and some risk management rules to keep me safe, bro. I'm feeling amazing.
Doesn't that, yo,
Exactly,
isn't that
bro.
like
Pretty much can't feel
ultimate?
better.
That's like
Bro.
ultimate level glitch. Like that's like L1, R1, left 2, right, up, down, left, down, right, up. That's like
Literally.
real life
Bro, I feel great.
cheat code.
It's like GTA cheat code
I feel very
in
confident.
real life.
I feel very confident walking in the direction of an 8-figure trader. With that being said, right? I mean, how could you not?
Same, brother. Same.
And
Same. Rafi's here too. Hey, Rafi, how are you? Here it goes.
Hey, how are you, Rafi?
Here he goes.
The whole crew. Good morning.
Great London
brother.
sesh.
morning, bro. Yeah, W London.
Great London session. How we feeling? How you doing, Nick?
Incredible, brother. Even better that you're here now.
Lovely, man. We're
Rocky.
here. We're here.
That's
Are we doing
right.
Clubhouse? Are we doing YouTube?
Let's bring
Let's
the
get
boys up. Let's bring them up.
New York session.
Bring them
Let's
out.
have
Bring
an
them out.
unbelievable Friday today.
Hell yeah.
We're stalking
sir.
these cells right now. We're hunting them down, bro. We're just,
Oh yeah, I like.
we're
it.
like
I
lions
like
in the
this.
high grass, just planning opportunity.
I want
Exactly, just waiting for a prey.
All
We're gonna
right,
get-
let's
I'm feeling
you
a
guys
banger
up
here. Banger
Yeah.
trader today. Maybe 9:30 on a Friday.
Mhm.
I think we're gonna get a good trade here
15
today.
and 30.
I can't guarantee we make money, but I can see us getting into a really good trade here today. And if we get into a really good trade, we can't guarantee to make money, but we can certainly put the probabilities in our favor.
That's facts, bro. At the end of the day, we're running a business here, and we're either gonna collect profits or we're gonna pay expenses. You know, either way, I'm cool with it. That's part of being in business.
Yes, sir. Either way, I'm taking another withdrawal today,
Nice, bro.
and I encourage you guys to do the same.
I think I will.
Do it, bro.
Okay, bet.
Do it.
Someone in the chat's like, bro, to pay expenses, bro. Get the hell out of here.
What? Hold on, I loaded this account up just to make money.
I didn't come here to lose.
Trading losses. Trading on my birthday. Let's
What's
go,
that?
Alpha Seti. Get a little hey, how are you for
Happy
Alpha Seti there
birthday.
today, yeah? A little happy B-Day. Let's go.
Birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday,
W.
bro.
Blessings.
Hope
and
you
love
enjoy
to
the
you,
day.
Happy birthday.
All right, baby, here we go. We're looking good. We got 4 minutes on the closure. If we can close
Money.
below the range, we got clean traffic to the left. Previous 1 hour candle got no top wick. We should have no issues making our way down here. 4 hour tap target, daily bearish, 9:30 coming up. Clean traffic to the left. Playbook setup. Am I missing anything?
I don't think so. Looking money.
All right, now we just need the closure. Closure and top wick, and our boxes are checked, and we're ready to go.
Bet I'm with that.
Good morning. What's good? What's good? What up, Gary?
What's up, Gary?
Full port. See Melly.
See Millie.
Yeah, he's at a beer.
Poppin', brother.
Just missing a beer. It's got to be 5 o'clock somewhere, yeah? We got 9:15, 9:30, both sitting right in front of us here. So any sort of closures, whether it be the 15 or the 30, is going to be good with me.
Yo, Daniel, that's an easy adjustment right there. You know, just stop taking trades outside of the live stream session hours, and I think you'll be profitable because of it. If that's what's eating up your profits, right? Like you look at your data, you're like, what's eating up my profits? You identify the problem, you create a solution, and then you just take action.
Yep.
Easy adjustment right there.
Hold on.
Boom, boom. Oh, these were the buys? Let's take a look, Curtis. Yeah, you know, the issue with the buys here, and the reason why I wasn't not looking for any buys after Asian last night was simply because the 4 hour close and no top wick. So I knew that 4 hour candle was not going to move up, bro. I mean, I didn't know 100%, but like I was only looking, like I was actually staring down these cells. But I don't know what happened. I think one of the kids woke up or something, and I went and helped him get back to bed, or I forgot exactly what happened. But yeah, I was looking at opportunities in here, but didn't end up taking anything. So this I wouldn't have taken that buy, just simply because I know that 4 hour candle had moved straight up and closed with no top wick. So I was just strictly waiting on the sells. You know, we're gonna try and get this one on the stream, but you know, not the greatest closure and no top wick, but this one here would have been pretty good. So it looks like it worked out. It might have took a little bit of, took a little time, couple candles or whatever, but ultimately we end up filling this range, and look at that, just pure art, right? Coming down and filling the zone there. So yeah, so I would have been thinking the opposite direction just because of the higher time frame, right? So got to keep that in mind. A lot of time, this is all going to be used for liquidity to go down. So you see how you broke the high there? Activates the buyers. The buyers are failing to realize the 4 hours at target with no top wick most likely will end up moving down. Liquidity's grabbed here, and then you know, price just dribbles down there. So yeah, so but now you know that, right? So now it's what's really good is, and this is why I tell people, just execute every single opportunity, because does that look like a great opportunity, Curtis? Yes, it does, right? But then when you factor in all these other things, then you begin to realize, okay, maybe I should have waited there. That's what Nick means when a playbook setup could show up, but you know, you don't always take it. So of course this is a playbook setup, but now you see how we're kind of, you know, using the 4 hour and using our other time frames to correlate, and we're using the candlesticks and the no top wick and all that good stuff, and the second closure below, right? So yeah, there's a little bit more that goes into it, but all in all, you only figure that out by executing, right? All right, let's see. Will we get the closure we're looking for here? Got 18 seconds on the candle. Potential sell stops here. Let's see if we can get it.
Looking money below here. Yeah.
9:15, so we got some volume. 9:30 volume coming in here as well, so we'll see. Closure above. Okay, we might have to wait for 9:30 here. So yeah, we'll probably have to wait for 9:30. We're just doing a little consolidation right now. If we can close below at 9:30 on that 30-minute candle, then that'd be fantastic. Fantastic.
Yep.
Literally.
But does that make sense, Curtis? So good trade, you know, according to the playbook. Obviously, it's an onion, right? But again, when you factor in these other confluences, it doesn't make as much sense anymore. Right now, it makes sense why you would wait. And then look, if you wait, you got your closure right here that you're looking for. You get in on the break of the low. Stops are kept back in the range, and you might have to hang out in this trade a little bit, but ultimately it does, you know, it does the job. Remember, me and Magnus were actually talking at that time when you just woke up, and I was like, I'm looking at these sells here. They might be looking good here pretty soon, but that was it. Didn't really unfold.
Bro, I honestly thought Asian was at 3 and not 1 for me. So,
Man woke up at 10:30. He was like, "Hey, Asian right now?"
Yeah. Bro,
Yeah,
I
dude.
texted you. I was like, why haven't you started the stream? I was like,
Dude, we're done.
Like, we just
we got the
ended up.
boss over here.
He's like, "Hey, you late on the
Yo.
stream?" I'm like, "Nah, boss, we're already finished."
Yo, I just woke up at 3 to join Asian, and then I stayed up though. I just went gym and ran.
Yes.
And,
They stayed up, bro. Made it productive.
Yep.
I couldn't go back to bed. I literally, bro, I that was my like decision to wake up there for like Asian, stay on camera, have a good talk, you know.
Yeah, bro.
Washed my face, got out, like drank a lot of water and had a lemon and did my whole morning routine.
He's got the lemon. Let's go.
Damn.
I was gonna say, if you drank water with no lemon, like, are you really even like eight-figure
That's why
trader?
you missed Asian. That's why you missed Asian
Exactly.
session, bro.
Did you put that salt in there though? That's the question.
Yeah, I put salt in.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, sea salt and lemon.
There you go.
I think your
That's
routine
my-
made you late, bro, for this session.
Yeah. That's my morning drink, bro.
Nice.
Mine too, dude. Mine too.
Yeah, it's so fire.
All hours. Look at mine. Got the lime, and I got also what is it, man? I forgot the name. The little collagen. Do the collagen
Oh
in
yeah,
there.
yeah. That's
Oh,
really
nice.
good.
Salt.
Okay, man,
And
nice.
the
I'm
lemon,
just drinking
bro.
Dr. Pepper right now. No, I'm just kidding. Little Pepsi.
Yo, for real. Bro, I got
Yo,
Coca-Cola
I'm
here.
just
I'm
just having a root beer.
That's
This seems like
hilarious.
crack, bro. I swear.
Bro, yeah. Those Mountain Dew, like
The Mountain
Got
like a
Mountain
pound
Dew
of
going.
sugar.
Dude, Mountain Dew is my
hilarious.
favorite.
Same here, bro. But they had so much sugar, like
I know they do.
unbelievable.
Extremely unhealthy for you.
Yeah, no bueno. Oh, psychological numbers like 5100. Nah, I really don't. I used to trade like a intraday strategy where I would base like stuff off of those like bank numbers or psychological numbers, but I don't really do that anymore. I think they do still work. I just don't pay as much attention to them anymore. Yeah.
Funny.
Demo traded? Yeah, I seen that, man. That's crazy. That is crazy. It's all falling apart, man. Sucks. Not too many real ones in the game anymore. Not too many real ones. I don't know why you don't just trade. Like, I don't know why you just can't find the passion. Like, if you're so into the industry, just find it. How do you not have the passion to, like, sit, study the markets, learn the candles and whatnot? I don't know. Everyone wants a shortcut and in life, and I don't know. It's whatever. It's whatever. I seen that like 2 nights ago. I was like, damn. Everyone was like, yo, my hopes are gone. Sheesh.
Sheesh. Yeah.
Yo, that kind of sucked too. I liked some of those car talks and all that.
I know.
But, hey. London trades? No, there was no London trades taken. Nothing.
No, nothing.
London and Asian, nothing.
Nothing.
So we better get something here.
Yeah.
We better get some.
Let's see. I think we can get this. I think we can get this 9:30 closure here. It actually looks pretty good. Pretty good. I don't really. I wouldn't budge on that 15, especially even before like that low broke, because that's the previous 30 low over there. So I would just chill here. Chill.
There's a reason why I closed in the range here too.
Yeah.
I'm too scared to get into these markets without convincing confirmation.
Same, bro.
It's like going into the how do you call that, bro? What's going on over here?
Going into
the cage. It's going to the cage, and you know you had a confirmation, and you don't, and the lion's in there. You know what's gonna happen? You're gonna get eaten alive.
That boy hungry.
Literally, bro.
Exactly. Same thing here.
That's so true.
You don't want to get in this cage
Unless
if you don't have
ready.
confirmations.
You better be
That
prepared.
the lion is not gonna do anything to you.
Facts, bro.
Sells? Not yet. Soon. Soon, my friend. Soon.
You see that clock
9
there,
minutes.
right?
Yeah, 9:08. 9:08 on the clock.
Bro, we're playing like a sport with this clock.
Literally.
Clock's ticking.
Literally. Thanks to the 8-figure mentality, I passed my account last month. Okay, told you and Big Gem to get payout. All right, let's get it. Congratulations, Benji. Let's go, man of his word.
Let's go.
Hey,
He said, yo, I'm
Benji.
gonna get that payout. I love
Let's
that,
Get
bro.
it, Ben.
Big dubs.
Love you, bro.
Lovely, brother.
Congrats to you.
The first domino has been struck.
Yo.
Fire.
And where's that chat at? In the clubhouse or?
That's in YouTube.
Okay.
Oh shoot.
Yep.
About that one.
And GW, brother.
Let's get it. Ben G. Getting bread, baby. Getting bread. What's up, Cody? How are you, man? Good to see you.
Cody, what up, bro?
All right, let's see what we do here on Goldie. Everything's looking good. We got red folders coming in at 10, but that shouldn't really stop us from getting into these 9:30 sells at all. So it probably won't stop me, and as long as the confirmation's there, then at least I'll be in there. What's up?
Only thing that can stop you is your emotions.
I want to open a prop firm account. Which broker do you recommend for a prop firm? I would do like Top One, Tradeify, Top Step, any one of those. Pretty good. Some people use Lucid. I think
Yeah, Lucid, pretty
yeah,
good.
any one of them should
Top
be
Step's
fine.
back too, though.
We have TT codes, discount codes with pretty much all of them. I think except for Top Step, I think. But yeah, I would go. Well, any one of those are pretty good. Spidey, what's good? How you feeling today? You excited about it being Friday, huh?
Spidey.
I love
let's
this.
go.
I love Spidey's energy, man. I love it.
Friday.
Spidey in the
Oh,
chat. Spidey, how
I
long
want
have you been?
Spidey.
How long have you been showing up to these live streams, man? I feel like I remember Spidey from not even my last place, but the place before that.
Spidey, bro.
Bro, that's key,
But,
bro. You got these spidey senses in these
Consistent. What's the best software to copy trade on? I'm glad you asked. So TradeSyncer, a new partner with TTE. Time to trade now. I think the only one that people are using now is the TradeSyncer one, and yeah, that's the one Magnus has been using. That's the one a lot of.
Yeah.
What I like about that one is you not only can you copy trade accounts, but you can copy trade prop firms. So like depending on what package you have, you can connect like 4 prop firms to one copy trader, which is actually pretty sick, right? So imagine having like 40 accounts trading on just one account. So you can do that. You can trade, you can copy like when it comes to like the same prop firm, or you can attach other prop firms to it as well. So you could have like 2 accounts with Top Step, 2 accounts with Top One, 2 accounts with Lucid, 2 accounts with Tradeify, 2 accounts with whatever, and then actually just put them all on a copier. So that's a TradeSyncer is what it's called.
Yeah, it's so fire.
It's nice. We got a code too. I think it's like 10 or 15% off. It's code TTE, I believe. And then yeah, if you guys go on to WAP, Magnus did a little tutorial video on it too, so he'll show you how to set it up and how it works and how it all connects.
Yes, sir.
Spidey, they're liking you in the clubhouse, bro. Spidey in the chat. Spidey in the chat. That's legit what I think of too.
We need Spider-Man in the chat, bro.
We do.
Get him in here.
What up, Danky P? What's good, man? What's good?
Thank you, P. Let's go.
If we get a closure below, would you take the previous 30-minute high as stop loss? Yes. Yeah, above 29 here. Yep. No doubt. No doubt.
I like that because we got a massive range too to the downside.
Yeah. Hi, Nick. Are you the one that called me? I can't tell if you called me on Discord. No, absolutely not. So, okay, guys, there's a lot of fake pages of me, and this has been happening for years now, but, like, I will never, just a friendly reminder, I know most of you guys know, but I'll never hit you up. I'll never write whatever is right here. I'll never say, hello, mate. How's it going? Hi, mate. Are you there? Like, that would, you never catch me doing that, right? So just know that there's a lot of scam pages out there, and they're trying to scam you using my name. So, again, it's nothing, nothing new. Like, it's been happening for a long time, but just be aware out there. Just be aware.
Bro, I can't believe they called him. Try to pick up the phone next time.
Yes,
Yo, pick it up next time.
I don't think.
Hello, I'm Nick.
I've known Nick my whole life, and I don't think I've ever heard him say the word mate once.
You might.
Nah,
How you doing, mate?
Yeah, nah, bro, no.
So funny. Hey, mate, are you there? Yeah. Wow, Nick really wants to talk to me. Oh my God, it's amazing.
You're sadly mistaken.
These guys are crazy. They'll call you now. They're like,
that's
yeah, don't
wild.
worry. My voice just sounds different because it's on a
Bro,
different phone cell phone line.
Bro, you
Scammers
just
even
know
suck
the
at
AI
scamming,
voice.
bro.
Hello, everyone.
Scammers even suck at scamming, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, at least be
Scammers
like Nick.
can't even scam properly. Damn, that's crazy.
It's ridiculous.
No wonder they're scamming. They can't do anything else good.
Facts. All right, let's see here. 3 minutes. This is looking really good here. Let's see. Hopefully everything can hold up for us. I think it should. Should be good to hold up. Volume coming in, so let's get it. Aloha, mate. Aloha. Can you donate me 500? I was thinking the same thing because usually like my time is worth like 1,000 an hour, and I'd be here for like 3 hours. So maybe you could hook me up with like 500. You know, like it's a crazy discount. I think it's like 2,000 an hour actually. My time. So yeah, maybe I don't know. Maybe you guys come up with like 1,500 or something here today. Send it to Green's Cash App. Green, let him know the Cash App. Oh, snap.
You will be.
Oh man, the donations. We got a very generous Clubhouse member is going to give away 10 50K funded accounts in the Clubhouse next week. So that's what's up. He wants to be left anonymous, which is pretty awesome. You know, I really like that. So respect, my friend. What a community where the others want to give to the other members and just see the dedication and see the hustle and see people grinding is like, yo, I've been doing well. I think I forget what he said, Rafi. Made some good money or whatever and say, you know what, I just want to give back to the community. So not many communities, especially trading communities, will you find that happening. All the trading communities that I went to, the members were trying to scam me. It was crazy, right? So it's like, where else do you see that genuine love and appreciation and the just like the cheerful heart, you know, the giving heart from some members. And that's not even the first guy that's done that. I mean, we've had like five or six other members put up $500, $1,000 of their own money and give accounts away to other members in the Clubhouse, which is really just mind blowing, man. You really just don't see that type of stuff out there too much. So big W.
Yeah, bro.
Paper.
He's you know, we've made some changes, you know, to his life, like everybody else out here that, you know, is winning consistently, and he's truly grateful and wants to give it back. And that's, you know, that's
Yep.
what we're doing here, bro. Just trying to change people's life and improve it.
Yes, sir. Do I have a PayPal? Nah, just send it to Green's Cash App. Yeah, just send it over there. Damn, they're calling a lot of you guys. Whoa. Someone got a call during the session.
Yo, that's wild. Wild.
Damn, he got pissed when I ignored him. Imagine that. Like, yo, send me money. Send me money. Yo, why aren't you listening to me?
Like right now.
What's good? Where are you? All right, my friends. Let's see. Can we leave a wick here? If we get a wick, we got an opportunity. Yeah, we got some opportunity here for some sell stops.
Looks really good, man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, let's see if we can
Where are you
get
keeping
to
your
it.
stops, Nick? Above
Stops
previous?
above the highs. Yeah, above the range.
Like above all highs there?
Yes. Yep. Above 28.
Yeah,
All right. Let's see if we
yeah,
can get this top wick. Yeah, top wick, and we look good. We broke the low first. If we can come up and make that high, it would be great.
Oh, Gold, you can do it.
It will
Come on,
be
Gold.
great. Do it for us. Do it for us. Probably gonna need something up like towards like 17 up here. 17, 18, it should be good.
Yeah, I agree. Exactly what I was looking for.
Come on, Goldie. Compound myself. Yeah, do it. Do it. We're rooting for you, man. We're rooting for you. I was receiving a message while you were praying. Yeah, I'm done. These guys are ruthless, man. They're ruthless.
They are.
Thanks, man.
Excuse me.
Let's see, Goldie. Can you do
Need this top wick. We need it.
it? Definitely.
Need it.
Absolutely necessary.
Especially without breaking that 1 hour low yet. Definitely need it. Let's see. They text you asking for 20 grand. Wow. Imagine texting someone asking for 20 grand. Actually, that happens to me all the time.
I'm balling.
Hey, Nick, I'm going through some difficulties in life. Can you just send me 10 grand? Like, what? What? Huh? You don't even have a picture on your Instagram post, dude. You have no post.
Got some, you know what, reaching out and asking for that.
Hey, by the way, gang, if you have no post and no picture on Instagram, what are you doing? What the heck are you doing? What are you doing? Would the stop still be at the previous candle? Yes. It might be the previous candle low, but we're going to need that top wick here.
Definitely.
We will not budge without it.
Extremely disciplined.
Man coming in asking for 10 grand. Yo, can you give me like 10 grand?
Every
and just
day.
get some groceries real quick.
No, every day. Like, that's why, like, checking my DMs and stuff is sometimes a bit, like, over. Like, it's just, like, so many messages. And then you got people, like, you could have asked me any question when I opened that DM. You could have asked me a life-changing question. I would have gave you a response. Instead, you asked me for, like, 10 grand with no picture on your Instagram or any post. Oh, yeah, no problem, man. Where should I send it? Yeah. Like, what response do you think you were going to get? Yeah, of course I could send you 10 grand, bro. Sure, man. You got
That's too
PayPal,
funny.
Zelle? I'll send it over. Yeah, send it over right now.
Yeah, I actually thought he was going to say yes.
Imagine Raja's DMs. I can't imagine. I can't.
Oh my god.
I can't even imagine his
can't
responses either.
Sounds like something.
No.
All right, come on, Goldie. What are you doing?
Stop playing around here.
Stolen, man.
Dun, 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 dun.
Absolute bleeder now.
Yep. Yeah, this might melt off on us here. Breaking the 1 hour low here. I don't know if we're going to get this
Later.
top wick, but
this
if we
point.
do, we'll be here. What's your BTC address? Gotcha. I'll send it over in Bitcoin right now. Let's see. Actually, I did call somebody one time by mistake on Instagram. They hit me back. They were like, yo, I think I missed your call. I'm like, bro, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to call you. He's like, you're sorry? Are you kidding me? This would have been the greatest phone call of my life. I felt bad. I was about to be like, all right, let's just talk. Let's just talk. I wanted to give the guy a call back. I'm like, man, let's just talk for a minute. Do I have crypto? I have a little crypto. A little something. A little something. Couple scraps. Yeah, I called him by mistake on Instagram. He said, no way. No way this is true. Yo, hey, yo, Nightbot. Nick's Cash App, gang green. Sounds a lot like Nick's Cash App.
Yeah, that's Nick's Cash App.
That's too funny. Goldie. Goldie.
Goldie's funny. Cool.
Yep.
I sent you a
Rafi
voice message.
exactly
That's
like
right.
London here.
I know, bro.
Yeah, we had exactly the same setup, like celery on 30, like money, and then no topic.
We exercise discipline here.
Yeah, these would have been our
Discipline.
partials right there. So, yeah, we needed that top wick though. Needed it. Needed it. Oh, why is the no top wick not good enough? It's just a lot of times like what you'll see is more just a steeper top wick than that. Like usually you'll at least get like a top wick that taps into that zone. That's the top wick I like to look for, and then the sell stops are valid at that point. So when you get like this little top wick and you know the whole trade, you're gonna think about this candle coming back up to make that top wick, and it's just not a pleasant trade to be a part of if you don't have all your confluences put together. You know, that's it. Can it still move down 100,000,000%, right? We could just melt off right here, and we probably will. So again, the market doesn't need a top wick. I need it, you know, to actually have confidence and confluence into, you know, the idea of me taking a good trade. Market don't need it, but I need it. Yeah, the last thing you want to do too is you get activated without that top wick, and now all of a sudden price is starting to run up, and you know this could again at 9:30 we can easily just pop like that too. So you got to be careful there, and always wait for all your confluences. And if you happen to miss a move, I mean it's going to happen. You know, it's part of trading. But again, this you missed a move, you just didn't miss your move, right? Because again, you needed that entry criteria to be in place before you enter into the trade. But good discipline, good discipline. It takes a lot. Not a lot of traders can actually, you know, see this, wait on it, and allow that opportunity to go right in front of them without, you know, deviating or budging. So good discipline, good discipline. We're here to train the discipline muscle as well.
That's it.
Still pretty clean though, so we might still get a move here.
Yeah. 10 a.m. coming too. We got a 1 hour candle potentially closing bearish here. We may continue. Remember yesterday, right? Remember yesterday I talked about, hey, we'll probably continue down like all day today. Look, that was our entry yesterday. And look at what we did. We just melted all day off that daily. So same thing today. You know, if you get that 1 hour closure here, bearish closure, you got this downtrend cooking, you know, a little high here, a little lower high there, and off to the races we may go. Off to the races. Yeah, we did break the low like in the first minute. Yeah, it was like the first couple seconds. Yep. 1 minute gave the top wick. Yeah, 1 minute. 1 minute.
Anytime you're undisciplined, you never trade with logic. You trade with emotion, right? Because like being disciplined, what are you being disciplined to? Being disciplined to logical decisions. So if you're not gonna be disciplined, your trades aren't gonna really be good anyways, because you'll manage them emotional, right?
Yep.
With emotions. So like you get in this buy here with no top wick and emotionally close early because you're scared of that no top wick, right?
Facts. I had it ready. I had it ready with 10 contracts too. So I was going. Look, I would have made 10 grand there. Look how easy I could have made 10 grand. So I could have FOMO right now, like, oh my God, I could have made 10 grand today, right? But no, I couldn't have, because if that top wick wasn't there, then there's no entry for me. But this would have been an A+ setup. I was ready to go with, 10 contracts ready for that. So look, partials would have been hit perfectly. But, you got to hold off. You can't pull it. You can be this close to pulling the trigger. But if the target ain't truly there, then you got to hold off. You got to be the sniper.
But look what the candle's doing now. I mean, it's pulling back up. It's probably going to, flip bullish.
Make a top wick.
Make it high, make a steeper top wick, right? Like that could have happened at any moment, anytime, you get into that sell. So yeah, it's key.
Yep.
You're much more confident when the retest happens before the entry rather than after.
Exactly. Because again, the whole time while you're if you know what we know about that idea and that concept about candles coming up to make the top wick, the moment you enter, the only thing you're thinking about now is that candle coming up to make a top wick. So while you're going down, right? While you're hoping price goes down, you know that 85% of candles have top wicks. So the whole time you're going to be thinking about this candle might come up, this candle might come up, this candle might come up. And you're going to manage that trade wrong, incorrectly, right? You probably close here or close early, or just it's just not a pleasant trade to be a part of. Like I was saying, you know, if you have to be like scared in your trade, it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. Almost forced the trade to get a payout, but I stayed disciplined. That's a bigger win than the payout. Literally. Like, you have no idea. See, that win creates payouts. A payout is just a little win, but that mindset and that mentality, that brings in payouts. Multiple payouts consistently. So you won today, my friend. You won today. Next best setup will get you your payout, but sheesh, you had a big day today, bro. Big day.
Great job.
I want you to understand this. 95% of traders cannot do what you just did. Which is just stick to your plan.
Remember, you can make the same amount of money on a winning trade as you can on no trade. Right? Because you can lose that on a trade.
Yep.
So if you were going to get in, but you didn't, right? And it was going to lose, but you didn't get in, so you preserved capital, right? It's technically like you made that money, right?
True.
Yeah, I always look at that.
You don't got to make it back.
I look at that as a win in itself as well. You know, avoiding a loss through discipline.
Yes, sir. If the candle makes an upper wick, where should we enter now? You got to wait now. Wait for the hour closure here. So now we wait. So there's 18 minutes left on the hour. We got to wait on that closure. This candle may close bullish here. So the hour probably going to fluctuate a little bit. But as long as the hour closes bearish like this, then yeah, we may see a continued move down. Again, that daily being bearish, volume coming in, right? More volume to potentially send us south here today. Or what you could do is wait for the top wick, right? And if it comes up pretty high, and then you can re-enter on the flip. But personally, I don't think that's that wise. Can I ask why the monthly recap stopped on YouTube? We put them in the clubhouse. Yeah, so we just started doing them in the clubhouse. We've been actually making webinars out of them too. So we've been like not only doing the monthly reviews, we line up all the trades. Like our last monthly review that we did for February, I think we talked about 20 trades. We talked about every loss that was taken, which was probably like 4 or 5. And then we talked about like 15 other trades. So we actually do those live now in the clubhouse. We make it in like a webinar form, Q&A kind of style as well. So I think they're much better doing it that way. It's much more educational, and people get their actual questions answered, which is good. NQ breakout? I bet there is at 9:30. It wouldn't surprise me. Yep. Yeah, let's wait. I like trading NQ after 10, after the 9:30 open and whatnot. So yeah, let's see. We had the fake out first, liquidity grab down here. We're gonna probably fill this wick now with all this volume at 9:30, and then yeah, we'll see what happens. Boom, boom, boom. Look at that. Grab of the low. Insane. This gold 1 hour looks great though. What if 945 gives the top wick? I might be open for that. I might be open, but this candle has to close like stronger, so it doesn't look like that's gonna happen. So if it's like a weak candle, then no. But if it's like a candle that looks like this, right, and then the next candle comes up and then breaks the low, I might be open to that right there. But not off of like a doji. So you see how the candle looks right there? Not off of that. So if we make a top wick and then break it, I'll pass on that one. I'll pass. It looks like the hour closure it is. So unfortunately couldn't take advantage of 9:30 today. Would have loved to, had the read, understood the move, but stayed disciplined to the plan, which is the most important piece, because we can make money today, which would be good today, but I'd rather make money forever, right? Benefit the future. How do you determine whether or not a top or bottom wick has enough for you to begin placing a stop position? Number one, seeing so many of them, right? Like I've seen thousands upon thousands of candles open and create top wicks and whatnot. But in this case, let me give you like a basic like understanding of it. So if you have a candle that closes bearish, right, the best top wick is going to be a candle that taps into the range that it broke out from. So if it can, and that's why we wanted to see a tap of 18 here. So if we would have got the tap of 18 first, that would have been sufficient. And then I would have took the sell and the break of the low, closed my partials right around here, right, and then look for TP down here. So the rule of thumb is, can you get the retest of the old range, right? And that's kind of the best. So now it'll be up to you to watch a bunch of them and just study them and see like how many times you can get this. And then if, let's say you don't have it, now you know what you can judge it based off of. So you're looking for something just like that. So, you know, if you get this, right, all right, you know, like that'll do. That'll do. If you get something like this, right, then you know, okay, you know, I'm not going to settle for that, right? That's just too little. I want to see something steeper than that. And usually you will get that. You'll get a re-break of it, a push up, and then the move down. So just understand that the best one is when you can close below and have that top wick retest the zone, right? And then if you get that tap, that's like perfect. So try and get it as close to perfect as possible. You know, sometimes you can't, but try and get it, you know, to be as perfect as that. Yeah, there's really that question is so difficult to answer at times because there's no like, it's not a pip thing. It's not a, you know, it's like it's not a look. It's just like, can it break and retest really is what you want. Look, we ended up retesting anyway, just after the move down.
Look at that, bro. Just like we talked about. This is beautiful now. I know what you're thinking.
Yes, sir. You know, you thinking what I'm thinking?
I'm thinking what you're thinking. Should I say it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Closure below support.
There you go. A nice wick rejection. 1 hour closure bearish. You got the wick here. You got the whole Batman signal going on. Closure below. Boom. Brand new hourly candle. Brand new 4 hour candle.
Hell yeah, bro. That's the new plan.
That's it. What book would I recommend to read after Trading Mindset? Wait, what book would you recommend I read after the Trading Mindset? Do you want to stick to trading? Or do you want knowledge in other areas? Just depends on what you're looking to learn. If you want to stick with trading, I would say if you're dealing with loss and stuff and, you know, struggling with all that, I would say maybe the best loser wins is a good one. And then really the only other book that I ever read when it comes to trading, I read 3 books. The Forex Mindset, Trading in the Zone, and the one that I just mentioned, The Best Loser Wins. So I really don't have I really haven't read that many trading books. I read the best trading book every day, which is right here.
Fire.
All right, while we wait, let's see how NQ's looking. Did we close above? If we did, it doesn't matter to me. Yeah, I'm not taking it anyway. I know we pushed OD here, so we got to wait on the 1 hour closure. I don't mind. I'll let NQ go today. It doesn't matter. I'm not really too into NQ here. We're just going to probably pump up. So gold is what I got my eyes on. Goldie. Not sure if you remember me. I was your first mentee. Really? No way. My first mentee was Uncle Scalp. You sure? Uncle Scalp, man. Actually, he was my first trading. He was probably my first trading mentee. Or really, probably John was, but.
Sure. I really was, though.
If you're trying to email us, just email us at the info email. Yeah, we'll get back to you. Send us an email.
Yeah, Norman, it was. I don't know. I don't know what he's talking about. Uncle some.
Wait, what? Oh,
Oh,
Uncle
you're saying
Scout.
Uncle
Yeah,
Scout's
yeah,
your
yeah.
first
Really,
mentee?
really, John was like my first mentee in trading.
Yeah, true.
I was teaching this stuff. I mean, if you go down on my Instagram account, like I was teaching people how to trade way down here. Like I remember I would learn stuff and I would just go teach my friends. They're like, "Oh my God, here's Nick talking about trading again." I'm like, guys, let me tell you what I learned about these candles.
Yeah,
You
bro,
know the
this guy
top and
trade-
bottom wicks actually make higher highs and higher lows? They're like, who cares?
Bro, what are you saying?
They're like, what are you talking
Bro,
about?
if Nick calls you, don't answer. He's gonna be talking
Yeah.
about those candles things.
I was over here, guys. Everyone pay attention. Look at this. Look at this. This is what I drew for them. I'll never forget. I was enlightened. I was enlightened, bro, when I started learning about this. Wait for price to close above or below. Entry. I mean, I was so giggity about this stuff. And I'm still like that today. Like, that's why I love doing these live streams. Like, some days I'll talk with people or talk with mentees or talk with my mentors, right? And I'll just come back and just spill it, yap your guys' ears off with stuff that I learned. So, yeah, I've always been like this. Go out and learn something. It's like filling your cup up and then pouring it out.
Yeah, I was dropping the
Who knows
sauce
what I was
that
talking about here? Wow. You got a breakout.
Damn,
1
range.
hour 30. Oh, look, you
nice.
see? Higher high, higher low, higher high. I remember when I learned that, I was like, mine was blown. Blown.
That's when I learned about candlesticks. Mine was blown.
Closed partials here, it says. Let's go. Gang, this was this is a disclosed location. Yeah. This was 231 weeks ago, gang. Just for perspective. You know, I've been doing this every day. Every single day for over 231 weeks. Crazy. So can you get that committed, right? Can you really commit like that and stick to your commitments? If you can, then you'll understand, how to read market structure the same
Bro,
way I
you
do.
see Anna's comment? I see a bullish run. She was right.
Ooh, Shorty knew what was up. I see a bullish run. Hey.
She was right, bro. She was right.
She was right. She was more than right. Damn. Yeah, man. So, yeah, I remember teaching this stuff like way back then. So, yeah, if you guys aren't following me on Instagram, man, go check out this Instagram. You can go all the way back. We've been live streaming this stuff for such a long time now. So, you can go back, watch all the live streams. There's Uncle Scalp. There's Sam Capital. Johnny Gems. Yeah, go back, check it out. We've been doing this for a long time now. It's been a blessing. It's been so much fun. There's been so much learning involved, right? Again, the teacher typically learns the most, right? I've been able to meet so many great people like Austin Silver and Clay and Calvin and Luke Belmar and all these guys, man. It's been a great run here so far. So C Melly, guys like C Melly, he's probably the most. I'm most happy I met C Melly, man. But we've been able to do some phenomenal stuff. Go out, hang out. It's been a great time. Take really good trades, really good wins, really good losses, and just learn together every day. So what a blessing it's been. All right, Goldie, we made a top wick and we're shooting back down now. So Johnny Gems,
Yes, sir.
you might be the gold whisperer.
I think so, bro.
Looking pretty good here. Let's see.
I like it a lot.
I like it a lot.
Out of all those guys, I might be
man.
the happiest to meet C Melly. That's right.
Melly. Hell yeah, it's always great hanging out with C Melly for real.
Yeah.
C Melly, we got to run it on the golf course soon, bro.
Hey, give me a sec. I'll
that
be
man-
right back.
That man bun Nick was a different breed.
Oh, snap. Yeah, the man bun, the long hair.
That was like, I don't even know how to describe that.
I'm telling you, like, so back in the day, like when I was a teenager, you would know when I was locked in and setting goals for something because I wouldn't get haircuts. I would have like a big beard and I would have long hair, and they'll say, "Man, Nick's onto something." Like anytime I wanted to get like a new hatchback or a new engine or a new motorcycle or a new this, and I was stacking up and saving up, I would just go like straight up homeless man mode, and just like grow my hair out. So I think that was a sign, actually. The long hair, I was on a mission. I wasn't gonna cut that hair until I was on pace. So yeah, that was crazy.
That's something, bro, for real.
Fire.
All right, give me a sec. I'll BRB.
All right.
Fire, man. Sheesh.
No time for personal hygiene. What's up, Stephen B? For real, bro.
Yo.
And Yeah, chat. How y'all feeling though, man? It's a good word in the chat. Coffee Magnus. It's been a great 24 hours together.
I know,
for
bro.
real.
I know.
Sheesh, man.
I'm honestly a little salty. This weekend's about to end, or the week's
I
about
was
to
thinking the same, bro.
Dude.
Damn, I'm
We're
like,
gonna start streaming BTC and start trading it on the
yo,
weekend.
We're gonna have to start doing something on the weekend, bro. For real.
bro, it's
Well,
like
we got the
it's
webinar
nice.
tomorrow, so
It's nice with a
Tomorrow.
break, but it's like love-hate relationship. You know, it's not good, but it's good. You know.
I know, bro. At least we got the
Yeah.
Webby tomorrow, for real. But that's how you know.
Exactly. That helps a lot. Not just like 3 days straight with like nothing.
Yeah, man. See, you want to know
Two.
what profession to do to endure? Do the one where you look forward to it every week. That's the one you should do. Not the
Bro, I
one.
love Monday.
Yeah, we love Mondays.
Best.
Forward to it. Yeah, man.
You know, you have the whole trading week, so you don't even care what happens on Monday, right?
Seriously, nah, bro. Monday is one of the best days of the week.
Literally.
Z Game, what's up, bro? How you doing, man?
Goldie chill.
Yeah, chill, Goldie. Disclosure below though is looking good, man. Got that wick to fill.
Yeah, hope we wait here.
Oh,
See,
I think we will. 4 minutes.
spending my payouts on combines is my favorite Monday activity. I love that. Like at least a portion of it, right?
I guess a portion of it's fun. You kind of have to.
Oh, fire.
All your payouts though, nah. What's up, Dimitri? How you doing, bro? Oh yeah, what do we got?
Nah,
That's
loading
pretty
up for Monday is different, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Fire.
Loading up.
And you are right, Mr. Chat member. I totally forgot. News: Jolt's jobs openings here at 10.
Oh,
Hopefully
maybe
it
we get
doesn't
the
have
topic.
Hopefully it's not too
Yeah.
crazy. If it's not too crazy, I like this though.
If it can
News,
throw us
give
a
us the
top
topic.
wick, yeah,
We take
I
this
like
up.
that. Definitely. If it can throw us like a good top wick, then we enter on the break of the low. Should get a
Yeah, that'd be
nice run
so
down.
fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little 10 a.m. news, huh?
Yeah, man.
Weekends are so boring. I know. So we're thinking about potentially doing some more trade reviews and maybe even some simulation sessions on the weekend in the clubhouse. So that might be a new feature getting added in pretty soon. We were talking about it yesterday, actually. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We might start to lock in on some simulations. And then, you know, any sort of like, because a lot of times, like John brought up, like the live streams could get a little busy. And there are a lot of questions, and you know, obviously, I can't answer every single question, you know, straight through. There's just so many, right, that come in. So what we're thinking about doing is adding an extra time. You know, you can come if you want. You can watch the replays too, but adding like an hour here and there on the weekends to do like a simulation session, or use the time to answer any of those questions maybe throughout the week or throughout the last couple days that maybe you weren't able to get an answer from. You can get it all cleared up on those weekend sessions. So it'll probably be like in addition to the webinars. So I don't want to throw too much at you guys because I truly do believe less is more. But I think they could be extremely helpful, especially those simulation sessions.
There's more value. Yep.
Yeah.
Because people be having questions, they change, right? Like the week goes by, they have new questions. And some people aren't even 100% present. Some people are working a job right now, right? They got trades that they have questions on, but they, you know, aren't here fully present, maybe to get that review. But yeah, so I think it's a good idea.
I think that would be nice too, because a lot of people here in the U.S. they're working right now. So like this is like one of the best sessions, one of the best times to ask questions, and they're, you know, at their job working and stuff. So I think it would be nice for just to have some extra time over the weekend in a much smaller group to be able to go over questions and stuff like that.
Also the weekend, so now you can kind of spend like the day, like your Friday, kind of thinking of some questions that we could go over that you could, you know, send in the chat for the Saturday or Sunday calls. So yeah.
Yeah. And what we'll do is we'll probably do those around, and John will probably host most of those, I believe, but we'll probably do those around like New York session time. So that way everyone in Australia and Asia and you guys can still get a chance to tap in. I know like 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. and all that starts to get like really late for you guys. So we'll try and stick it right here in this New York session time, only on like a Saturday or a Sunday.
That was the plan, yes, sir. Hell yeah. That's why
John
everyone
brought
can-
that up to me. I
100%.
thought it was, again, I always like to try and keep things as simple as possible, so I don't want to put too much on you guys, but hey, it's voluntary. It's voluntary, right? So if you want to show up, you show up, and if you will, if you got questions, we'll be there to help you guys out.
Exactly. It's just some extra value for you. The clubhouse is already jam-packed with value, so this is just a little bit more value on top.
Yes. Okay, here comes our hourly
Oh.
closure.
What the heck?
Look at that 30. It looks
See the
so
news
great
here.
now, doesn't it? Man, if it would have did that first, that would have been amazing.
Holy smokes.
Cool. All right. Well, we got the bottom wick first, unfortunately. Oh man. All right. Yeah. So we're obviously waiting on this news now, I guess, to come out, and we'll see what happens. It's pending. It's pending. It's pending. They're not expecting
Wow,
much of a
perfect.
difference here, but we'll see. Yeah, you got a new 4-hour
Wow, it's
candle here
bullish
too.
now though.
Bet. That works perfectly.
I know. That's the
Here
thing
you go.
now. Our 4-hour candle has moved bullish. So what do we do now, right? We have this potential wick to fill here. You have a lower wick in play. So now what we can do is we can actually look for potential buys, right? So we got all this clean range now. There might be something going on here, right? Let's look left a little bit and see if there's anything that we can... I don't really see much here. Let's go back. There's something that's giving price a tough time down here.
That's what I was looking at.
Supports. This probably makes a little bit more sense here. Resistance, support. So there's just a lot of yeah, right here looks a lot better. So yeah, we might be rejecting there. Maybe that's where we can actually get our top wick. I'm sorry, our 4-hour lower wick. So we've just officially now, due to candle closures, have switched our bias. Does that make sense? So now that the 4-hour candle is no longer rejecting the target, in which we were looking for sells, it's now closed bullish and has left an opportunity to fill a wick. So do you see now where the bias begins to turn, right? No longer looking to sell off of that target, but now looking to sell into the wick, or looking to buy into the wick fill. So let's do this little top-down analysis here, right? Daily is bearish. We know that. We did get a closure below. That's why I am still very open to sells if they look the part, right? The 4-hour, though, the 4-hour is going to be a little tough here in this range. So you have actually a major support right here on the 4-hour. If you guys can see, a lot of support here, just over and over and over again, like a lot of rejection here too. So we're in a little bit of a range, right? We got a support sitting down there. We've got a resistance sitting up here, and this is our current 4-hour range. Now, if we look, we can see here that we did create resistance. We did move down. We did tap target, right? We kind of tapped right into that area. We rejected that area. The next candle tried to move down, could not move down, went all the way up, tapped into resistance, and now pushed back and leave a wick to fill. So could we begin to now make a lower wick on this candle and us to now retest that resistance and fill that wick again on the 4-hour? So that's where we start to develop now a little bit more of a bullish bias as we continue on here today. The 1-hour has also closed bearish. We broke the lows. If we're looking for any sort of levels here, I think we may have found it, right? So a lot of touches, a lot of resistance, a lot of rejection, a lot of support right here. So this overall zone here at 04 makes a lot of sense, right, on why price may reject this area. So going back to the 1-hour now, if we can actually get a bullish closure, right, that would be awesome. 30-minute also has very, very clean range here. 15-minute, not the greatest, right? So I will look for range 2 sells still, but overall, if that 30 closes bullish, we look good to continue moving up here.
Yes, sir. What about a 15 closure?
15's all right. It's all right. It's not maybe the greatest, but we'll have to see how it closes. I just don't like the choppiness here.
No, not really. But if you close like right here.
That wouldn't be the worst. Yeah, that wouldn't be the worst.
Oh.
So we'll see. We'll see. 30 would be best here, but 15 might give us an opportunity. If not, we just wait on the 30. Boom, boom, boom.
Yep.
All right, so everyone know why we're bullish now, right? And again, I'm still open for the sells, but now you're going to need a little bit of range 2. So now we want range 2 sells? Yes, pretty much. Yep.
There.
Perfecto. Let's take a look at the
It's
NASDAQ
so
here
much
too.
cleaner on the 30-minute. Wow.
I know, way cleaner. Yeah, NQ, we need a little pullback, and we will most likely remain bullish here. So definitely not taking any sells here, right? That's going to be probably a fake out for the 4 hour to continue moving bullish. Same deal like gold. If we can get a little move down, that'll give us this 4 hour candle, the lower wick on the 4 hour. And then same deal, right? If you can kind of plant the support, then we are good to go. Something like that. Dun, dun. NQ celery? Celery? Where? I don't see it. I think we need a nice pullback and support to form, and then we can look to take buys to go with the 4 hour. Why'd I choose futures? Futures chose me. No, I don't know. No reason. No specifics. Just, I used to trade XAU USD a lot, but I moved over to futures because a lot of like the broker I was using, Dominion Markets, and a lot of brokers wouldn't accept US clients anymore. So that was one of the main reasons. And then all the prop firms basically shut down at that point, and we're pulling scams left and right. So we left the forex industry and we started trading futures. All right, NV. All right. What up, Steven? How you doing, bro?
Yo, what's good, Steven?
Gold needs 30 or 15. I think a 30 would be best, but we'll keep an eye on the 15 here too. Wow, I can't believe 930 gave the wick after the move. How come I don't trade on the lower time frames? Is it because you want more confirmation? Pretty much. Yeah, there's a lot of noise on the lower time frame. Like if we go down to like the 1 minute right now, holy, right? There's just a lot of stuff going on here. So yeah, plus there's not much movement. Like a big candle like this, like 10 pips. You know, so that there's just a lot of like also false breakouts and fake outs and whatnot. And again, usually I know if I sit tight on a 30-minute candle, I can make a couple G's and call it a day.
Bro, we didn't create this strategy, bro. You know, the past greats created this strategy. So the way Nick learned this strategy was entries on 15 and 30 minute. That's what worked best for this strategy specifically. So there's no reason to change anything.
Pretty much,
right?
Pretty much.
You reverse engineer exactly what works for the person applying what the system needs applying, right?
And exactly. Of course, like any new trader does, I try to make it better, you know, and do things that I thought would be, oh, well, this should work on the 5 minute or the 1 minute, blah, 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 blah. You know, and of course, I've, you know, dabbled in that and tested that and lost a lot of money down there. So I just say, you know what, I'll just do it the way the mentor did it. I'll just do it the way the guy that makes $1 million a trade does it. Yeah, that sounds a lot better.
Smart, bro. Don't reinvent the wheel, bro. Reverse engineer.
Likes are too low. No wonder why we haven't got the closures we wanted. Gang, I'm telling you, the market looks at the likes on this live stream. I'm telling you.
Yeah, Chai, give the stream a like if you love this consistent value here every day. From the Nick to GOAT, give the stream a like, please.
If you believe you're going to win your next trade, like the stream. If you believe you're going to lose your next trade, don't like the stream.
Yeah. Yeah, Trizzy, I think like the key is not to match the difference between Forex and future charts. I think the key is to just specifically manage one of the charts. You know, I don't think we should be looking at Forex and futures because the chart trading is already complicated as it is, right? But now when you're looking at two different charts, you know, that becomes even harder. So I would say just focus on one chart, either Forex or futures, and consistency is what will win more than high IQ, right? So just gotta be consistent.
Yeah, and the main thing I don't compare, right? So I just pick one and stick with it.
Exactly.
So if you don't compare, then you only know one way. And if you only know one way, then that's fine. You just make every decision based off of that one way. But if you got like, you know, the futures one here and the Forex one over there, and that one says this and this one says that, I mean, that only leads to confusion. Like real confusion. So
yeah, you even had futures and Forex, and you still executed the futures trade on the Forex no matter how the Forex looked.
Yeah, no matter what. Like when we first moved over, we kind of did that. We were like, oh man, the Forex looks like this. And at one point I was just like, all right, the hell with all this. No more Forex. No, it's either this chart or no chart, like for me. So then I just literally started basing my decisions off of one chart. That way there was just no comparison, no confusion. And I could just kind of, you know, move nice and smoothly.
Yes, sir,
I had to like the stream. Yo, like it up. Like it up. 1.1K watching. Yo, if you're watching, give the stream a like, man. Give the stream a like. Especially if you plan on winning your next trade and having a great day today. And maybe you're going to meet the woman of your dreams if you like the stream. Or maybe increase your chances of winning the lottery this weekend by liking the stream.
Ooh, I think that one's cap.
Is Raja your mentor? Yeah, so I learned a lot from Raja in terms of trading. Yup. So this system, I picked a lot of stuff up from Raja, another guy named Don, and I basically just kind of put the two, their ideas together, sprinkled a little bit of my experience on top as the years have gone on, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I pretty much have not done any changes for the most part. Again, just added little things off from experience, but never went down and, you know, used like lower time frames. I just stick to what works.
Oh yeah, bro. This guy here, Nick's the GOAT, man. No need to go anywhere else besides stay in TT. This is the most simplest trading strategy I've ever seen in my life. So,
It really is. I don't know if we're just biased or whatever, but yeah, it's pretty simple.
maybe I'm just a simple guy, but I think keeping it
Simple
simple
systems work
makes
best.
sense. Yeah, right? Simple systems work best, facts.
Yeah. Am I going to progress
I
in this
agree, John.
career?
Yeah.
I am. That's why you guys see me now making like 5K, 7K, 8K. Some trades like shooting for 10K is because I'm beginning to level up. I'm beginning to use my skill to progress in my career because I want to, one of my main goals is to become an 8-figure trader. So that's having a $10 million plus account. At that point, I could probably make $300,000 to $400,000 per trade. And that's where I'm looking to be, you know, so I got a long road to go. I got a lot of work to do, a lot of consistency. I've got to be on my game, but I'm here for it, you know, and I'm going to document it and do it all live and, you know, do it right here with the TT community over the years. So I have major goals of progression and whatnot. And I told you guys last year, you know, I'm tired of making 1,000 a trade. It's time for me to move on. And now you guys see me doing that, pulling out 5, 6, 7K per trade and, you know, moving along. So I'm just going to slowly increase that from, you know, I started with $50 wins, man, back in 2022, 2021. Then it went to, you know, 150, and then it went to 500, and then it went to 1,000, you know, and then it went to 1,500. And now it's, you know, pushing up towards like 6,000, 7,000, and then eventually it'll go to 10 and to 20. And man, one day I'll probably be risking like 100 grand on a trade and stuff. So yeah, I'm looking forward to those times, but there's a lot of work to do, and you know, we got to stay consistent. Otherwise, we won't get there.
Sorry, brother. Amen.
Yes.
That's the goal.
NQ tapped into
That's
ranges.
why you gotta start. That's why you gotta start building a live account. Like, of course, you get help from the prop firms, but like, you need to start building that live account because who wants an 8-figure live account more than multiple funded accounts, right? Or a 7-figure live account even. So I think that's why it's super key to start doing both. You know, use one to be better than the other.
Yep.
Even just imagine 6 figures, like to just begin with. It's like just like a level up, right?
Facts.
Sure, bro.
It's not even 8 figures just right here, right now, right? It's just imagine like 6 figures on a live account. You could make like a monthly income easily.
Oh my God.
Right?
Bro, I made 50 grand this month off of a 50 grand account. I made like, so this month I made like $72,000 total off of a $50,000 account. So I took some withdrawals, but I'm currently sitting at 93,000, right? So this is doable. And again, when you guys you're already doing this, right? You don't even know what you're doing on your prop firm. You are literally flipping an account. So that means when you do get a 10K or when you do get a 15 or a 20K, right? You can flip that very easily by just doing what you've been doing on the prop firms. Because little do you know, yeah, you got a 50K prop firm account, but you really only have 2K to work with. And then you go out and make 2K. Like, you don't even know how special what you just did was. So when you get yourself onto a live capital, that's like getting a 2K, 50K account, or that doesn't even make sense, right? Getting a 50K account with 2K drawdowns, so really a 2K account, and then getting a payout is the same exact thing as taking a 50K account and making 50K on it, right? So where most people strive to make 50K in a year, I started this account on the 13th of last month, literally the 13th, and today's the 13th. So it's been 1 month exactly, right? Never once in my life did I make 50 G's a year at my job, right? But here we are putting it together in less than a month, right? How do you do that? Skill set. skill set. So right now, the skill that you're learning when you're flipping your funded accounts, you are going to be able to take that same skill set, put it into live capital, and then begin to level up and level up and level up. So as my account grows to 6 figures and 7 figures and 8 figures, that's, you know, where I'm trying to get to. Because again, at 8 figures, I could probably risk $250,000 a trade, right? So my wins, and again, as once you have the skill, now you just decide what level you want to play at. So I was playing at the level of 1 to 2K. That means I was going to take all my losses around this level. But now I'm choosing to play at like 5 to 10K. So all my losses and all my wins will just be at this level. So as long as I stay disciplined, I'll keep a 75% win rate, right? So it doesn't matter if I go to a 50,000, right, to 100,000. As long as I'm taking all my wins and losses at this level and using the system that puts up a 75% win rate, I'll continue to make, you know, the same gains I'm making right now, just with these larger numbers. So you got to understand that, right? You got to understand that, like, as your skill develops, now you just turn up the volume on the risk and the capital that you use, and you can go ahead and get the same exact results, right? 70% win rate, you know, blah, 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 everything but the playbook. And now you can just play at these different levels. So that's pretty much where I'm at. That's where I'm at. You know, I'm tired of playing here. It's time to play here, and then we'll move on to here. I'm locked in, gang. I promise you. I'm the most locked in guy in the room. Well, there's only one guy in this room. But I'm the most locked in guy on this stream right now. None of you will outwork me. Yo, I'm not kidding. I'm in flow state when it comes to this trading thing. So I love this trading stuff. I also love educating people on it, and nothing will stop me, right? If this is the plan that's for my life, I will not get in the way of it, right? I will only find things that will work for me, and I'll continue to impose my will on the game here. What do you recommend risk per trade to grow a personal account? It just depends on what size, you know, what size account you got, and you know, what's your remote. It just depends on your you know, like your management, your size, your relationship with risk. Like, a lot goes into it.
There really is no right or wrong answer with the risk thing, bro. Honestly, it's like, what can you emotionally hold? Like, what allows you to be the most composed, and that's what you should risk, really.
Yes, sir. Man, Goldie. Ah, my goodness. Would have loved those cells up at 9:30.
Yeah, literally.
Full range filled.
Move.
Wah.
15 kills, no bottom with
hell,
here, though.
This is looking clean as hell for a buyback off support.
Yeah, on 15.
we might break the 4-hour lows.
I know, but at least we're right at support, too. On the
Look at that daily.
Yeah, look at the 15, though, Nick.
You are right, though. That 4-hour support down here is insane.
Oh, yeah, bro. We'll literally those lows, but reject support, I'm sure.
Yeah, I think we could. Yeah, if we reject...
Yeah,
I mean, this is the trade here. This is where we would close our trade anyway. So let's see how we do here. Like Magnus is saying, like, no wick and maybe rejection coming into there. Yeah, not bad.
That's the level I'm looking at, too.
Yeah, I'm looking at like 15-100. Maybe we could close it back up there and have a nice 15 buy. Like.
Oh.
Yeah, 51. Yeah, looks good.
Yeah, right there. Yeah, yeah.
12 minutes. We'll see what happens here. We'll see. Turn that 90K into $1 million? I don't see why not. I really don't. Am I waiting for a buy? Yeah. Buy, maybe sell. But yeah, probably sitting waiting on a buy here. 4 hours still bullish. We're coming down right now to make a lower wick. So as long as we respect the low of that previous 4-hour candle, then we should get a push out of here. Again, you know, a lot of rejection out of here. So yes, sir. Yeah, exactly. That's the best part, is so many others are winning too. So I get to lead by example, and guess what? If I'm doing it, guess who else is going to start doing it? You guys, right? If I could just basically stretch your belief a little bit and show you what's possible, once you see me do it, you're going to say, all right, man, I've been watching this guy for freaking 4 years. He's nothing special. I mean, yeah, he's pretty smart. He's, you know, got some wit to him, but, you know, if he can do it, I can do it, right? So my goal is to not only take care of my life and my family, but hopefully the example that I set, you know, allows you to stretch your vision and build your dream and, you know, tighten up your work ethic and really get to it as well. Because I mean, 2026 has never been a better time to go after your dreams and goals in life. Never been easier too. So much going on, like the fact that we can click buttons and make money. I mean, just dial that in. I mean, is that not like a dream come true? I can click buttons and make money, yet you guys are still over risking and over trading and gambling and treating this thing like it's no big deal. I mean, dude, this is a big deal. It's a big deal.
Big deal, bro.
How many of you guys? Yeah, I know it's a big deal, right? So treat it like one. Stop coming in here just trying like get rich, and I don't know what traders are doing these days, man. I don't know what they're doing. I'm honestly, I've been working in with people that are just straight up locked in, so I don't even know anymore like what's going on. Like, how are you not disciplined towards your dreams and goals? You know what I mean?
Seriously, no.
I've been so picky too with like elite members. Like, I don't even take on one-on-one stuff. Like, you got to be like dead serious, man, about this thing for me to even like work one-on-one with you at this point, because I am not trying to work with people. I shouldn't want it more than you want it, right? So if someone else wants it for you more than you want it, I mean, you got some thinking to do, right? So you got to be serious, gang. Again, I just showed you proof, you know, this live account. I'm actually a little skeptical about showing you guys all my stuff here, my numbers, but I'll do it anyway, right? But this is all live, right? Just, I literally proved to you in 30 days you can make $70,000. And again, I don't come from money. My parents didn't give me the money to fund the account. Like, I just built this up off of payouts. And I mean, what I like to do is fund accounts with my prop firm profits. So although I do have other money to play with, I like to take it from the prop firms, because then I can show you like how realistic it can be for you. Like, yeah, I got other investments and other businesses that I can take money from too, but the 50K was just strictly some of the 50K I made last year off of prop firms, right? Put that into the live account and then just start multiplying that, just like we spoke about, right? Just like we planned to in July of last year. You know, things just take time to unfold.
Thanks, bro. The way I like to think about it too, as I'm building my live account, and all the big time investors say this too, but like, you know, starting at first, right? Like the compound, the building wealth is slow at first, but as the compound, you know, goes, the wealth starts to accelerate, right? Like the first 100K will be the hardest to get to, but once you get to there, then it's pretty easy to get the next 100K and the next 100K after that, right? It's just you're starting, you know, the starting point is just going to be a little slow, but as it compounds, it gets faster and faster. I remember Warren Buffett taught that a lot too. And that's what you're doing as well. Like, you're investing, like that live account is your investments, you know, as well. You're investing into your trading. So hell yeah, don't ever forget that. That encourages me all the time to keep going.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Look, it might take you 12 years, gang. It took me 12 years.
Yep.
Yeah, just about 12 years to hit my first 100K a year. The very next year, we did close to $1 million, then $1 million, and now it's been like 2-3 years now. So what was the work done in the last 2 or 3 years? Or was the work done in the 12 years? What do you guys think? I think it was the 12 years. I think everything that was done in the 12 years built up the momentum over the last 4 or 5 years that basically created that financial independence for me, right? So you got to understand there's seed time and there's harvest time. And we talk about that pretty often here. But the work that you do over here, right, you don't get paid over here usually. So let's say you're grinding away, 2020, what's today, 2026, right? You might not get paid in 2026. You might get paid over here in 2027 or 2028 or 2029 or 2030. But could you last that long? Could you wait on the seed? Could you take care of it? Could you keep the environment good for growth? Can you walk with faith, right? Even if it did take a year or 2 years or 3 years or 4 years. Me, that was easy for me. It was easy for me to walk by faith knowing what the vision was. So, okay, everyone wants it now, but look, you got to do the work before you get the result. So focus on that. And again, I know it's hard to be in those seasons, but me and my wife look back at a lot of those seasons now, and we really, really appreciate the moments. So if you guys are in that season now, don't try and force your way out of that. You know, just apply pressure every day. Do what's right, or do what needs to be done, and you know, a year or 2 or 3, or you never know, you might surprise yourself. Maybe 6 months later, right, all of a sudden you start to hit it big. So
hell yeah, bro. That's why you got to be a long-term thinker. You got to have a long-term vision, you know, because that long-term vision is built through today's work. right? Today's action. That's facts, bro. So it's gonna be no shocker when when us here and people in the chat are, you know, 5 years from now having 6, 7, 8-figure trading accounts. It's gonna be no surprise, right? Because we built that.
No
here,
surprise.
today. We built that today, this year,
Literally.
last year, next year, right? So 100%, man. Never lose that long-term vision.
Absolutely. Like DeMarco sent a message here this morning, $65,000 in payouts just in March alone. And guess what? I know that those traders that got those payouts, it's not because of the work they did in March. It's not because of the work they did in February either. Yeah, they're getting paid. They're getting paid from the results of February. But it was work that they've been doing for the last year or two. Lysker sent a good message. Lysker's been around here for probably a couple years now, 2 years or so. And he posted in the Discord, he said, you know, I just got to say I'm so grateful because this is my 7th profitable month in a row now. So this is a guy that came in and didn't really know much, put his head down, just worked, right? Stayed grinding, stayed doing what we were doing, understood seed time and harvest time, put in the work. And now guess what? Lysker's been profitable for 7 months straight. There's probably 95% of the industry that cannot say that they've been profitable for 7 months straight. So to be able to do that, it's like making the professional baseball league or something, right? It's like such a low probability of getting that done. But, you know, when you stick to the rules and you stick to the basics and you understand, you know, the fundamentals of the game, you're going to win. So it's no surprise that we see people coming on here making $100,000 a year now, you know, profitable for 7 months straight, consistently getting payouts because it's the work that we've all been putting in for the last year or two, right? Here together, that's really bringing those results to the table now. So the tree, right, the ground, right, the seed was planted, it got boop, 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 dropped in, and then for those 2 years, the root structure was being built. There was no evidence up here on the land, right? But then bam, right, all of a sudden that tree starts to sprout and all of a sudden it starts to grow, right? So that's what you're doing while you're building your foundation in that season.
Yes, sir, bro.
Fire. That's incredible, Lysker.
And by the way, you're going to need that
Yeah,
root
Lysker,
structure.
great job.
You're going to need the root structure, gang, because look, out here in the real world, there be storms, right? And if that root structure isn't strong enough, when those winds blow, right, and you got that tree up, those winds and those storms in life are going to knock this tree down. So that's why it's so important to understand this process, right, of building your foundation, right? The foundation is what will keep you steady, what will keep you strong when the winds of life start to blow by. So you have to realize that. So a lot of you guys are trying to rush this process. Where are you rushing to? You're going to sprout prematurely. The wind's going to come and knock you down, right? Take the time. This is the most important part of success. Like I said, that 12 years that I put in, the root structure, can you imagine how deep the roots really go now, right? And how strong that foundation is to where now, I mean, you know, all of a sudden it looks like there's just, like Anna said, you know, a bullish run, right? Because of the foundation that was built. All right. So I hope y'all, I pray you guys understand that. I really do.
Sorry, bro.
There you go. Never give up. Never give up. You guys can screenshot this. I highly recommend it. Put it on your front door, back door, side door, car door, porch door. Put it everywhere. Just put it everywhere. All right, man. 10:30, last shot here. So if we can get a bullish closure now, nice little strong bullish closure here, that'd be great. If not, then I will end my week. It was a good week. It was a good week. It was a great week, actually. Good month so far, by the way. Really solid month. Not a red day yet. Not a red day yet. So this is all my live account too. Yeah, started on the 13th here, and just been wheeling and dealing here, man. I tell you, man, flow state, so locked in right now. So just been trading really well. Not like I haven't taken losses. I think I took 2 losses, but man, I've been pretty precise for the most part. Just taking the best trades, 1 to 2 trades a day, as I preach, as I talk about, and you know that's what's keeping us profitable here.
That's incredible.
Yeah, live account going well, going really good so far, doing good.
Amen.
Yeah, not bad.
Okay.
86% win rate. 1.5 R, so not bad. Nice little steady increase here. Yeah, looking good. Looking good. Looking good. Looking good. So would you rather do this? Would you rather take one trade a day and get results like this, or you rather take 40 trades a day and still not make money trading? You choose, you know? I mean, that's what I thought. I was like, why am I taking 12 trades a day when this guy Raja Banks is getting down, saying hello, taking a good trade, and just bouncing? He's like, all right, guys, if you take another trade today, you're a complete idiot. You already made money. Time to go have fun. I'm like, Did he just call me an idiot? But he was right. He was right. Try to keep it rush. Yeah, don't rush it. You know, again, we rush, and then we finally realize, you know what? Let me stop rushing. So there's no point in rushing to begin with.
That instant gratification is what kills you, bro. For real. I seen a stat in a study that showed that the average millionaire doesn't even become a millionaire till like the age 45, 55 range. And I mean, that has nothing to do with age, really, but more so just like the process of getting, you know, building wealth and stuff, like, just takes time, right? So that's why instant gratification will kill you. Kill your dream.
Yeah.
Goals.
Yes, sir. Yeah, you know, Raja had a lot of good things like that. You know, he wasn't talking directly to me. He was just talking to the audience, but I felt it. You know, I say, this guy's talking directly to me, and I just treated it that way. So although I couldn't get him to like really pay a lot of attention to me or mentor me one-on-one, I took everything he said to heart. You know what I mean? And I really just said, all right, am I being an idiot? There might be some truth to this, right? Because I'm going to take a win with him. For the last week, I take a win with him, and then I stay trading after he gets off, and I lose. So you know what? Maybe I am being an idiot.
I think so.
Shout out to Raja, man. I've already understood the playbook. Should I open up a funded account or should I grow a live? That's up to you. I don't think there's a right or wrong answer. It just depends, you know, where your skill set is, where your data is. I would recommend maybe getting just investing a little bit of a little bit of money into a funded account first. Go with the funded first. If you really understand the playbook, like you say you do, then chances are very high that you'll get a payout. And when you get that payout, you know, maybe put some aside, put some in a live account, and maybe try and repeat that process a couple times until you got, you know, the live account that you desire.
Literally. Well said.
The markets aren't going anywhere. Yep. John, at the dinner table back in the day, John would get his plate and he would just go gobble, 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 he'd just eat it all up like so fast. And I remember my dad would look over, he'd go, "Bud, slow down. The food ain't going anywhere," you know? And I would encourage you guys as well, you know, slow down, G. Like the markets aren't going anywhere, right? They're gonna be here tomorrow, or not tomorrow, but Monday, and they're gonna be printing candles. And guess what? Every single candle that gets printed is an opportunity for you to make money if you know what you're doing. So slow down, learn what you're doing, learn how to do it, and then the market will be here to print candles for you to make money all throughout your life. All right, no rush. You're like what, 19? Chill out. I'm 19, man. I'm trying to become a millionaire. All right. Relax. 92% of people in the world probably have less than $1,000 in their bank account, right? Just chill out.
Definitely 10,000.
Oh, definitely. The amount of people have less than 1,000, never mind 10,000, is crazy.
Most people are in debt, actually.
Basically, what you see on the internet is pretty much the 1% who's doing really well, and then probably about 80% of people who are faking, and then you think that you're like not doing good. It's like, damn, can't believe I'm not a millionaire yet. It's like, dude, you're freaking 19, bro. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, there's always exceptions, right? And by the way, whose fault is it that you're not a millionaire yet? Yours. How do trading sessions affect price behavior? A lot of times the 4-hour candle will move the new session. So I would get to learn the 4-hour candle, learn like how to adapt to it, and then that will typically guide you for your session. So earlier in this New York session, that 4-hour candle looked something like this, right? It was tapping into a target, so I was bearish, right? I wanted to take some sells, as we can maybe expect that candle to pull back the way it did. But once it closed bullish, I switched my bias. I started looking for potential buys now. So you see how the 4-hour candle affected the price action slightly. So yeah, that's pretty much the way I see it. All right, we're not breaking the low here either, boys.
Oh no.
Nah, really? Those spies be cooking maybe on the 15 here.
They might
like
be.
it,
They
bro.
might be.
That closure.
Yeah, I like it on the 15.
Me too, bro.
Yeah, I got one more 30 in me. One more 30-minute candle, and other than that, if we don't get
I
it,
bet.
I'll probably head into the weekend.
Sounds good.
Head into the weekend. I
What
got a
happened, boss?
massage.
I
I got
can't
a
wait.
killer schedule today. I got to go get a massage. We're
Yeah,
gonna meet up at the Marco.
You do too.
Play a little pickleball.
Let's get it.
Yeah, both of y'all.
Yo, I should go grab one too.
Man, y'all chilling.
Yo,
What time is your massage today?
It's rough, dude. It's rough. 1 o'clock
Oh,
while everyone's
nice,
rushing, while all my old ex co-workers are running out of the job. They're clocking out like this. They're putting the little time card in, bam, and they're just boom, sprinting out the door to go get lunch because they only got 30 minutes to get to the lunch place, eat the lunch, and get back to their desk. Just picture me. The meditation music going la la
Yes.
la la, just knocked out on the massage table.
Yeah, mine's at
Yo.
5 p.m. So
What the
same
naysayers
we're gonna
saying
be,
now?
I told y'all, man.
Nah.
The greatest, or the thing that the 9 to 5 people hate the most is seeing Nick Stewart smile.
Yeah.
That ain't no lie,
Nah,
bro.
that's because they tried cracking on me back in the day. They're like, dude, what do you think you're gonna make money outside of a job? Who do you think you are? I'm freaking
Yeah.
Nick Stewart, bro. Who do you think you
It's
are,
the
right?
best looking back at. It's really the best.
Yeah, I'll send them selfies and stuff. Hey guys, hope you all have a great weekend. Just getting ready for the Friday, getting ready for the weekend.
You'd be
Little
like,
massage
"Fizz
here.
off, dude."
You know, I told you guys what Mr. V would do to me back in the day. I would give him a call, right? Or he would call me a lot of times while I was at work. And he would do this with a lot of his mentees that he's just a special guy, man. Like, he had this thing about him, right? And he'd call you up midday, like 1 o'clock or 12 o'clock. And I go, oh man, Mr. V's calling. You know, I'll pick it up right away. Hey, Mr. V, how are... He's like, I'm like, man, I can't hear you that well. He's like, you hear that? I'm like, I do. Is it static? He goes, no. Bacon and eggs. And then he hang up the phone. Hang up the phone because he knew how bad I wanted to be free. He knew how bad I wanted to leave my job. And he would just taunt me like that. He go, no, it's not static. I just woke up about 20 minutes ago. It's bacon and eggs. He go, I'll see you tonight, bud. And hang up.
That's savage, not gonna lie.
Savage, right? But that stuff motivated me, you know. That stuff really, really hit me, you know. I'm like, man, this guy's, I know what he did. I was up with him, you know. We were up at the diner or something with like 10 other people last night till like 2 in the morning, and I got to wake up for work the next day at like 6. So I'm up and I'm like, man, I wish I could be sleeping, and I know he's still in bed sleeping, waking up probably 10:30. He'll call me, yeah, you hear that? Bacon and eggs, man. It's the frying pan, just like he's a witty guy, man. He's a witty guy. He knows how to motivate you. Is it savage or is it leading by example? Exactly. So me telling you the story about the massage, is it me trying to, you know, brag or boast or anything like that? Nah, it's just me trying to give you the vision of what your future will be like and try and tell you how awesome freedom really is. There you go. That's gonna be me. Just picture me at 1 o'clock. Ah, thank you. Ah,
I could definitely picture
Linda, can you move my 2 p.m.? I think I'm gonna book a 90-minute here. Yes, sir. Order filled.
Nah.
Rafi got the later one, the 5 p.m.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I was like, I'm just gonna wait till late, bro. I'm gonna go to the gym, do my thing, and then chill.
I love it. What do you think
God,
about putting a
actually,
deadline? Deadline on your goals are probably pretty important. I usually put deadlines on my goals. The only thing is I very rarely hit them. I very rarely hit them in the time that I put them. But that's okay. That's okay. Because you know what? I got closer, right? So let's say my goal was to start at 0 and get to 100 by January 1, right? What happens is maybe I didn't get to 100, but you know what? I got to 75. And that's a lot better than 0. So you know what I'll do? I'll say, all right, the goal is still 100, but this time it's for February. And then February comes around, I'm only at 90. I go, all right, no biggie. The goal is for March. And then I eventually hit my 100 and I move on. So it's okay to set goals and leave deadlines and not hit them. because chances are you'll be so much closer than you would have been anyway. So I like this fact. This is my gym trainer would say, we got to keep pushing the bar. We got to keep pushing the bar. We got to keep raising it. We got to keep raising it. So what that means is, like, if you set the bar here, right, as you're beginning to get closer, you want to push the bar back, right? Remove the limit once you get there, because some goals it'll take you a couple months and you won't do it on time, but some goals you'll actually do it, you'll be way ahead of schedule. So if that's the case, set a bigger goal. Like, let's say I did get to 100. Let's say my goal was to get to 100 by January, and you know, in December I hit 100. I would just move it back, and I'll say, you know what, I need to get 150 by February, and just move it back. So I don't know what 0 to 100 is. I don't even know what we're talking about here, but you guys get it, right? Just if I'm trying to go here, if I'm going from here to here, you know, I want to set that deadline, because then I have something to work towards, and I have something to program my mind and say, hey, we got it by then. So
I think a deadline's good too.
I usually do
Like,
that too with my goals.
Bob
Yeah.
Proctor, Jim Rohn, all those dudes all talked about having like a deadline when creating goals and stuff.
Yeah.
I like it. You said it perfectly.
Friday melters, I think, on gold.
I was
Friday
feeling the
melters.
buzz. Honestly.
Yeah, same here, bro.
Still got 20 minutes.
Damn. Yeah, we'll see.
Man, there was
keeps on bleeding breaks like daily loves and all.
what's crazy is we were kind of looking at that opportunity there, but no closure, right? We were on top of like the selling idea the whole time, and then 9:30 here just had no top wick. So other than that, I mean, we win today. You know, we knew this would happen here.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I don't even think I had a plan for buys today in the beginning of the session.
Not really in the beginning, no.
Not until this 4 hour goes bullish.
How much do I risk on the live account right now? Roughly like 5 to 10,000, 5 to like 7,000, somewhere in that range. Just depends on the trade.
Nick, I'm gonna start doing the same.
I risk a bit, you know. I'm a heavy risker. I am, but again, you know, I stick to the plan though, so I don't risk outside of the plan for the most part. If I'm gonna take something, it's gonna be a good quality setup, and you know, I'll bank on it. Live streaming, yeah. All right, man, oh man, there might be some opportunity here, but we are just melting.
As of yet,
4 hour lows are done.
nothing.
Here we come. We're gonna come into that 4 hour support now, so we'll see what happens here. But look at that daily. Daily going downtown.
But
You
that
never know,
4
though.
hour zone though.
I know that 4 hour zone is very strong. Very strong. Look at this.
Yeah. Yeah. Either we just split off here or we kind of reject again.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, we'll see.
Boom, boom, boom. I redid my 90-day goals. Okay, had to put some other goals in next run. Yeah, awesome, awesome. Let's go, Rich. 90 days at a time, man. 90 days at a time. What up, Vicky? NQ, let's take a look. NQ trying to move down. 4 hour bullish. Interesting. Could have had sells, but trying to follow the rules. Good. Rules make you money. So following them is always the best thing to do. What's my risk percentage? I don't even know. 3%, 5%. I'll risk like 5 on my live account. I'll risk anywhere from like 5 to 10%. Sometimes even more. Like 10% now would be about like 10,000. So I risk like 5 to 10%. I went from making 1 to 150 a day, guest trading, okay, losing all same day, to making 20, 35 a day with you, Nick, in a consistent way, growing my account little by little. I love that. Again, not many people can do that. You know, there's a thing that we call the ego that a lot of times will not let individuals do stuff like that. So I can I can hear the words of a winner from a mile away, and that sounds like a winner to me. So when you start making a whole bunch of money, I'm not going to be surprised at all. Slowing down to speed up is always a good move to make.
Always.
Hello from
It just makes
Sweden.
15 here.
Sweden. Sweden in the house.
Sweden.
Let's go. Let's go.
My neighbor.
Yeah, you're Magnus's neighbor.
True.
Oh, how nice.
A little Denmark action.
You guys should link.
Is there?
Pull up home. All right, give me a sec, guys. I'll be right back. All right, what do we got? How much time on the clock? 1 minute for the 15 closure, but it doesn't look like we'll have anything. So maybe on the next 15, we can close above, and then the buys might be valid. That's pretty much my last shot here today. So give me a minute. I'll be right back, and yeah, we'll have to wait on that closure.
Sounds good.
Oh, what's this? Thank you for your trade breakdowns. You're welcome. I trade on my own. Okay, good, but always help to hear perspective in the markets. 8% this week. W. Appreciate the donation. If you guys want to donate to me, don't. I do appreciate it, but don't. Take that money and bring it out to your local neighborhood and help somebody else in need. I appreciate it, but I want to give any money that you want to donate to me, I want to give it back to some people in your own community. So you guys go ahead and give that money out to people that may need it, you know, in your local area or whatever. But I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. This one I will use. I will get my wife some coffee with that. Thank you. Yo, Green. Oh, what's that? Yo, thank you. Okay, I'll be right back, all right? Give me 1 sec.
Greenery. What up, bro?
What's up, Green?
Hey, Green, do me a favor. Put my cash up in the YouTube chat as well. Thanks, bro.
I appreciate it, Green.
Appreciate it, Green. You the man, bro.
Oh, man.
All right. So what's the weekend plans, fam?
Bro, webinar.
How you
Webinar,
been?
bro.
Yeah, same.
Webinar.
Schedule of a winner.
I have some assessments that I have to go through, you know, for the beautiful people that joined the program, the elite
Facts. Yo,
performance
Friday.
edge.
Friday,
Yeah,
right? First
so-
fall.
Yeah, next week. But yeah. So we started with a personal assessment, and it's, man, I started reading some of them, bro, and I'm pumped.
Bro, that's gonna be so good, man.
Yeah.
I know, I'm sure.
Yo, if you guys,
excited
I know
too.
a lot of you guys shared, and I want to say thank you so much for opening up, for, you know, wanting to be an open book and letting me see inside, because like I said in that webinar, that's how we turn the light on and we see what needs to be rearranged and moved around. So I read some of them already, and man, I'm just so blessed to be a part of your journey and everything that we're about to do here. Beautiful stuff. Yeah,
That'll
beautiful
be
stuff.
great, man. Hell yeah,
That'd be
again,
so good, man.
level up
Yeah.
time. Hell yeah, bro. Dive deep into the mindset. Hell yeah, that combination, Rafi, of mindset plus technicals. Oof, that is a fire
Bro,
combination right
You
there.
know what's crazy though? Like, we're seeing here names, right? And we see some faces on the cameras, but not a lot of people get to see what's inside.
Yup.
And that right there is what drives behavior. So, you know, like, just being able to just be in a place where, you know, people actually get to take the mask off, and because all of these things are confidential, and then share, so we can actually change things from an internal standpoint. Just watch, bro. Just watch. That's
Yeah.
all I gotta say. Just
Uh,
watch.
I'm sure it's gonna be powerful, bro. I love the idea of the group too, like working with a group. It's like
Yeah.
way stronger together there.
When I see the most results like that, you know, because everybody's at a different level and everybody come from a different background, all that. Yeah, the group setup, it's a very magical and powerful setup. It's a good environment to be in.
Yeah, that's the big thing. Environment facts, bro.
Yeah.
I used to love that in school too, like doing group work more than
Yeah.
just like independent work in school. Yeah, so yeah, it definitely makes the environment stronger. I agree.
100%, bro.
That's gonna be
Because here's the
powerful
thing.
within the mentorship, you know, having that
Yeah.
environment, super
Yeah.
powerful.
Of course. You will see your blind spots in some other people, so now you normalize them, you know? So now it's a lot easier for us to neutralize what it is and actually rewire the things that need to be rewired. So it's just a mirror, you know what I'm saying? Like, we
Absolutely.
can't see what we can't see. I used to tell my guys, you know, just like, that's the reason why when I work with my, my athletes, I tell them, send me videos, bro. Like, because you tell me that you had a good weekend, the body doesn't lie. You know what I'm saying? Like, you tell yourself that you had a good weekend, but the body's showing something completely different, So that video is everything, right? So it's similar here. When you're in a group, environment, you see your flaws in somebody else. That's the reason why we get triggered when we have friendships, right? Like, oh man, this dude, he triggers me. Oh, because there's something about him that you have to change, you have to improve. So, yeah, bro, I'm so excited about this. Truly,
Nice, bro.
So
I'm excited
pumped.
too, bro.
So pumped.
Same, bro. Level up time is real.
Yeah, no, for real.
We only pushing forward, bro. We only take steps forward to the goals, not backwards. I love it.
Yeah.
Beautiful, man. Yeah, I'm pumped for this weekend as well. Webinar is about to be great.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, Yane, sounds good. Dinner and margaritas. Ooh, what a weekend vibe. Mason, let's go, man. Enjoying time with the new baby. Love it. That's what's up, man. It's gonna be a good weekend. Yeah. Yo, Eric P, bro. Fire, man. You're dominating, bro. Like we were talking about earlier in the stream, we're planting the seeds, right? Like there's no shocker. Your results are looking like that. We know the work you've been putting in the last year or two. So amazing stuff. The fruits are just starting to come about. So awesome, man. Fire.
Let's go.
Let's
go.
Get up. Eric P, my man. Super. He's always here. Super consistent. So
Let's get it. I see you all session.
Every session. Yes, sir.
We're about to take things to a whole different level, G.
Yup.
Just watch.
Hell yeah, bro. Right? Just watch. It's just amazing how time goes on. You think about how much progress you made now. Just think about another 5 years, another 10 years, right? Think about your wealth compounding now. Just think about another 5 years, another 10 years. Like
long-term thinking.
Yep, long-term thinking. What's up? Can you tell me if the zones are being retested multiple times?
Retest?
Yeah, I don't think I
Retest.
understand.
Wait for retest. Mason, you guys give that baby a name yet? I remember when we had Axel, we were like, I don't even know what to call this kid. We were about to bring him home with no name. We were literally about to, we were going to tell him, yo, give us a little bit. Yo, we got to think of the name.
Yo, that's funny. We had like 9:30 in my name, so I don't know.
If it was up to me, I'd just call him Glitch 1, Glitch 2, Glitch 3, Glitch 4, and we'd be all right, Call him by numbers.
Honestly, you give me a good idea, bro.
Maybe the fifth one could be like 9:30.
Do we even have
Glitch
someone
5
named
works too.
Glitch? Is there anyone named Glitch out there? That's pretty nice name.
Dude, I think I'm going to name my son that. Honestly.
I think I'm saying bye-bye to Goldie and bye-bye to you all here in just a moment because this is just melting. Bye-bye. Yo, let's have a great weekend, all right? Let's get off these charts.
Sheesh.
Let's get off these charts. I'm done here. No more
Bet,
trading
let's
for
do
me
it.
today. We understood the sells. We understood the bleeder. Just couldn't really get involved in it. So why don't we just enjoy life instead of trying to stare at this melter, trying to get our way into a buy, like as if we're crazy people. Yeah, what do you guys say?
Yeah, sounds like a
Hey guys, let's take a buy today.
Yeah,
Like,
I
what?
know.
Close here anyway.
I'm out of here. Yeah, man. But what a good
That's like
session.
that.
What a great week. It's
What
been a
a sesh.
great month so far as well. Halfway through, let's keep our foot on the gas, gang. Like, we're doing really good. The discipline is up. The payouts are up over 65,000 in the last 13 days out of the Clubhouse Payout Profits channel. So keep up the great work there. And let's lock it in for the webinar tomorrow. John, Magnus, Rafi, what do you guys say?
Thank you for having
We out
us,
of here?
brother.
Let's do
Yeah,
it.
We out
we're
of
out.
here. Peace, y'all.
All right,
Have a
bro.
great
Get ready
day.
for the massage, bro.
Get ready for that massage.
Getting ready.
And all of you guys at work right now, I want you to think of me getting I'm just kidding. Well, act kind of, but like just think about you and your future and how if you lock in here and you just level up over the next couple months, you can build a foundation to where you can go get a massage Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. You can do anything you want if you can just lock in and become disciplined to your dreams and goals. So it's been a pleasure being here with you all. I hope you guys are a little bit better off leaving than you were when you came in, and if that's the case, then I think we did our job here today. So no trades, just a straight melter here on gold, but let's have a great weekend, and let's come back on Monday refreshed, strong, and ready to go. All right, love
Yes,
y'all.
sir, that's the plan.
Yes, sir. If you
Sounds
guys
good.
are not
Peace.
in the
Have a great day.
clubhouse and you want to
bless
join
y'all.
the most professional, disciplined, patient group of traders. Lock in with us. Join us for the webinar tomorrow. We're going to start running simulation sessions on Sundays too, I believe. And let's level up, my friends. All right? Love y'all.
Stay out of trouble.
Yeah, stay out of trouble, gang.
See ya.
I'll see you guys on Monday. Have a great weekend. Blessings to you and your family. We out of here. Love y'all.
We out
Clubhouse.
Peace.
See you guys in the webinar. Chat. Adios, amigos. Later, gang. Peace.
All I do is walk,
Hey, make
fire.
five.
I'm a caveman. Never dropped the ball, got great hands. I was younger, it was get rich or die trying. Now I'm grown, still rolling with the same plans. Had other plans I made too. Not one of them was struggle or just make do. Never satisfied and still the same dude. So when I made my first million, had to make two.
When I'm sliding on the beat, they like, who is that? Coin flipping, way that I be turning heads. Side stage, stomach turning, I'm a nervous wreck. Till I heard the fans and the kick, pull the curtain back. Wow, big wig, I don't need a hairpiece. Big dog, no leash, they know I'm a rare breed. Big shoes, can't fill them, this a rare feat. Big price, no sale, but I'm still carefree. Yeah, sweet 16s for the diabetics. Any era, I don't care, I'm the guy to get it. If it's 80-42, then I'm a violinist. Still the illest, go ahead, check the hieroglyphics. Yeah, said it's impossible, huh? It's impossible, huh? Oh man, you know if anyone can, I can.
Make fire, I'm a caveman. Never dropped the ball, got great hands. I was younger, it was get rich or die trying. Now I'm grown, still rolling with the same plans. Had other plans I made too. Not one of them was struggle or just make do. Never satisfied and still the same dude. So when I made my first million, had to make two. Big hitter, baby, I'm in the 4th spot. Been in this position, ain't a short stop. Every song gold, my catalog up at Fort Knox. Thinking they can get in on this, baby, of course
They
not.
don't even know what it takes, it's a lethal dose. Make it look easy, think they got it, they ain't even close. Play Nintendo in Japan, baby, we remote. Paling in comparison, they looking like they seen a ghost. Yeah, counting went exactly how we plotted, there was not a twist. Saw exactly what we wanted and we got it ish. That's why we scratching off everything that's on the list. Listen, not a bit. Said it's impossible, huh? It's impossible, huh? Oh man, you know if anyone can, I can.
Make fire, I'm a caveman. Never dropped the ball, got great hands. I was younger, it was get rich or die trying. Now I'm grown, still rolling with the same plans. Had other plans I made too. Not one of them was struggle or just make do. Never satisfied and still the same dude. So when I made my first million, had to make two.
Where the light at, remind me. If you looking for it, you know where to find me. You ain't paying for me, so you can't decline me. Can't go till the devil get behind me. Pray, throw it up, can't throw enough. Break bread with my people, we gon' pour it up. If your price too high, you ain't been lowing up. If you ain't had a ooh wee, then you can't run with us. What's the word? Look alive, what's the business? Ooh wee. Can't believe God did it. Ooh wee. Lord forgive me, I was tripping. Ooh wee. Can't believe God did it. Ooh wee.
Let me hear you if you still feel the vibe. Let me hear you when God did his job. Let me hear you when God on your side.
My respect for the feminine, it was minimal. God gave me another heart, it was clinical. If you sick, invite him in, he the mineral. Then he gave the family dollars, he the general. Pull up, jump out, show love, and get back in. Moving his wheel forward like I ain't got it back in. They told me think about myself and get that dough. Shh, don't put your foot in your mouth, that's tic-tac-toe. Fishing for souls on the gram, I throw the real out. Try to get rid of God and you gon' take the real out. How you put in so much work and leave the skill out? Demon got you in a sunken place, tell him get out. Looking at my sin like when the waiters bring the bill out. Can't tap dance around the truth cause it's a slow dance. Trying to get the point in your head, it ain't a so end. We let go and let God, but when we pray we hold hands, you hear me? Look alive, what's the business? Ooh wee. Can't believe God did it, ooh wee. Lord forgive me, I was tripping, ooh wee. Can't believe God did it, ooh wee.
Let me hear you if you still feel the vibe. Let me hear you when God did his job. Let me hear you when God on your side.
I was, ooh wee.
I've been thinking about the times I was tripping outside. Could've lost my mind, but you kept me. I just wanna say that I'ma stand on 10. Work hard, asking for mercy for the things I did. And I've been thinking about the climb to the top. How it really don't matter who gon' take my spot for real. And I just wanna say that I'ma give your props. Cause when it all fade away, you really all that I got for real.
Look alive, what's the business? Ooh wee. Can't believe God did it, ooh wee. Lord forgive me, I was tripping, ooh wee.